3, 2, 1, pumpernickel.
Eric, why didn't you spell it correctly?
Hey, so it says here that the Renaissance men are coming to town.
What?
Who?
It just says the Renaissance men are coming, and by the looks of it, it's like really soon. So
Wait, I don't know what that means.
Who are they?
Look, I'm just reading. I'm literally telling you the extent of my knowledge. I'm just telling you the extent of my knowledge, man. I know that the Renaissance men are coming to town. That's it.
Is this like an established thing, or is this just? Do you know anything else about them? Does it say anything else about them?
No, man. No, it just that the Renaissance men are coming. That's it.
That's the entire text blurb.
Yeah,
it just says the Renaissance. There's no other information.
That's it, man. That's it. Just the Renaissance men are coming. That's it.
That's foreboding.
It is.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Anyway.
fuck doing an intro. Let's just talk about Smiling Friends immediately.
Yeah, so fuck intros. You know who we are. This is episode 22, bitches. You should tune into the other ones first before jumping in on 22, asshole. Fuck you. Anyway, yeah, so this is us, and we are here to talk about stuff like Smiling Friends. Smiling Friends is epic. Yeah.
The best show ever made.
Yes. Smiling Friends is just such a breath of fresh air for adult animation. It's like a show for adults that's like aware that it's a cartoon and like it can actually have fun with like the character design and like the random shit they do. Like the jokes don't feel like unnecessarily crude just for the sake of like compensating, like, oh look, we're for adults, guys. We're gonna do all these terrible, horrible, crude humor. Like it's actually like genuinely funny and well thought out. And the animation is great. I love the different mediums they use. This is a banger show.
It like feels like internet humor.
Yeah, it's like I think Cosmonaut Marcus put it best. Like you need to have like internet brain rot to fully appreciate this show.
I mean, it also helps the people who made the show are from the internet.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It does help. I think it's so funny that like I saw a bit of an interview they had. And like the Charlie and Pim voices are literally just their regular voices. It's like so funny.
Like if you hear Zach on Oni Plays, he does stuff that's like exactly like just the Charlie voice.
Yeah, it's just so funny. Like, I can't picture the Pim voice coming out of an actual human, but it does. Like that's just his actual voice. That's fun.
It's like Seth MacFarlane voicing Brian. It's basically just his voice, just a little more subdued, if anything.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's pretty cool. And they do like pretty much all the voices in the show, like almost all of them, which is really cool.
Yeah, I also like heard a different part of that podcast where they're talking about like the Frowning Friends episode where the Renaissance Men bit comes from, and they said that was like the hardest bit to write because they just couldn't think of anything to say. And basically, what we heard in the episode was just the conversation they actually had in real life when they were writing it.
Exactly. Oh my god, that's so great.
There's also like a lot of detail that's just there, which you wouldn't think of for such a simple style show. There's just a lot, like when they're trying to 3D sculpting in the one episode, you look at the background and like all the trees have proper depth. You can see them getting further back and rounding out, and you can see Charlie just silently grab his cell phone and start typing on it when he's looking up the thing about helium that he's actually doing in the episode.
Yeah. That's so cool. Like the detail is great.
Which we are running out.
Comment on like the like Halloween episode that said like Pim's trajectory that he goes through the episode, like the directions he goes actually like line up if you like actually route them out in your head. Like it makes sense like where he goes, like when he turns and then when he like goes around or on the boat or the other side, like it all like geographically makes sense. Like that just the attention to detail is insane. It's just wild. And it seems like a show that like doesn't have much effort into it at first glance. Like it just seems like so shitposty, but like that's just what's so cool about it is how it's like deceptively like really smart and just the way it like has all these different animation styles and like puts effort into it and sets up jokes in really clever ways.
Yeah, that's why I brought up like the backgrounds. Like even like the first thing you see, like their office, that office has so much detail in it. It looks like an actual thing that could exist if it was in 3D.
Yeah, it's like so cool. You see like Alan and Glep just like doing like a Rubik's Cube puzzle, or like Alan like taking inventory. Like there's so much like detail to those while they're just rambling about the Renaissance men in the foreground. It's so cool.
It's deceptively complex, and yeah, that's what James was like saying last night when it just this shit post of the show. Everybody's talking about it and quoting it and loving it. Meanwhile, you have something like Inside Job, which it happened, people loved it, and then nobody remembers it.
Yeah, it kind of came and went. Like that show has like a lot of like details and like a lot of intricacies to its plot and everything, but like it just kind of came and went. Like it didn't stick around as much as Smiling Friends did.
Which is
It's
also
just kind of
weird,
wild.
considering that Smiling Friends is only on TV for an entire month, whereas Inside Job was on Netflix for anyone to access at any point.
Yeah, exactly. But like Smiling Friends was like big even before it hit HBO Max.
Because the
that was
pilot
really
was
cool.
really well received when it came out 2 years ago. Which, yes, it's been 2 years.
Yeah, that's wild.
It's been 2 years and they haven't skipped a beat.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they've been working on it this whole time, but yeah. Like, yeah, it's like it just picked up right where the pilot left off in terms of like its tone and its like humor style. Like it all just fits together really well.
Do we want to talk about how they just dumped the entire season though in one night on Adult Swim?
That was pretty cool. Of them
Yeah.
to do that. I think that suits this show better, considering it's just like 11-minute episodes. Like,
Yeah,
I think just
It's-
marathoning all 8 of them is better than just waiting a week for them.
it's an hour and a half long if you put them all together, right?
Yeah, basically, it's like the length of a single full-length movie.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was cool of them to just shadow drop all of them at once.
From what I've gathered, apparently that wasn't originally the plan, but the reason they did it was basically so that I could get on HBO Max faster, because the whole series would have to air within like a month beforehand.
Yeah,
Which
I think
probably
that's
a
better,
good
too.
move on their part for that. At least it's just very unexpected, and it seemed like it was a last minute decision from what we can tell.
Yeah.
It helped,
Um,
but you know.
But yeah, it was a good choice because like it's just way more accessible on streaming compared to like on network television. Like nobody really has network television anymore.
I
So
will
it's
say
like-
though, having it uncensored on HBO Max is a little jarring after all this whole month. And honestly, I think it's a little funnier when they have fuck censored out in this show specifically.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, like I just think the scene where the guy is like, wait a minute. He said he was nothing matters, but he was scared to die and shit. What the fuck? It just sounds funnier when it's censored.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh man.
Chris, you were probably the one that watched it last because you guys only watched it like on HBO Max. You only watched it on HBO Max, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
What's your thoughts on it so far?
It is a very good show. I'm disappointed I didn't get to watch the whole thing when it aired on Adult Swim, but I don't have cable in my room to watch it on.
Yeah.
I will say, like James said, it basically just follows everything that the pilot laid out all those years ago when it got dropped on Facebook of all places.
That's right. I forgot about that.
Yeah, if you guys don't know about that, Adult Swim was like, yo, we got some cool shit that we're gonna try to greenlight, so let us know what you like the most. And they just dropped Smiling Friends on fucking Facebook one night, and everybody loved it. And I'm so glad that they went through the whole process of actually getting it greenlit. Because it was the pilot itself is so fucking good.
Yeah. It's so good.
I'm
curious, like, what are y'all's
Oh, you shouldn't be saying that out loud, you know?
Yeah. I'm curious what are y'all's favorite episodes of the show? For me personally, I would say it's the Frowning Friends episode. Just the side characters in that just crack me up. I fucking love 3D Squelton so much. Boo-hoo! 3D Squelton hates this.
They offer a 401k.
Yeah. And then of course the Renaissance men gag. Just oh my god, it's a masterpiece. But yeah, what about the rest of you?
I haven't really thought about it. I just kind of like put the whole show together in one big melting pot.
Yeah. That makes sense. Yeah, they all do complement each other very nicely.
Because they all have big standout moments.
I'd say between the Renaissance Men episode, I also like the Halloween episode a lot. Because the ending of it is so just fucking random.
Yeah, like that one's so good. I didn't appreciate that one at first because it was just like mostly actual horror without many jokes in the middle, but like I don't know. That's kind of the point, though. That it all leads up to that one joke at the end. That's so fucking hilarious.
Thanks for getting the firework, Pim.
Halloween is saved. No, this isn't blackface. I'm an actual demon from the forest.
Get the fuck out of here, man.
This is why I don't dress up on Halloween right there. That's it.
Yeah.
Like this specifically.
This specifically, yeah. Patrick and Ben, do you guys have any specific favorite episodes?
I'd probably go with the Mr. Frog episode.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
That one
reasons.
just how fast he fucking moves.
Yeah. Probably working with all those filthy.
Yeah.
Oh God, Pip,
Oh.
don't repeat it.
Oh God.
It's
Yeah.
just the
Charlie's
short stuff.
expression at that is amazing.
Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah, Mr. Frog's design is so good.
Yeah.
Fucking just the torso.
Apparently, the woman that was in that live action bit was the main villain of the V series back in the 80s, which is like a
Huh.
big deal back then.
Interesting.
So this was like the most random place to see her.
It is.
It's not the most random place to see Gilbert Godfrey, though. We've seen him in more random places.
So what's
Gilbert
the
Godfrey.
Gilbert God.
what's the
Fried.
episode that James Rolfe is in now?
That's also
Oh.
the Hell episode.
Okay.
I haven't seen him, though, because I was looking for it. I didn't see it.
Yeah,
So it
he
must be,
shows
like,
up in
the
like
cut.
when Charlie first goes to hell. There's like a montage of all this creepy shit. And
Yeah,
then
I
Mike
see
Picasso
Mike.
shows up, and then right after that, James Rolfe shows up in live
Okay.
action as well.
I saw
Okay.
Mike. I didn't see James.
Yeah, it's like it's harder to like spot him. I think the lighting's a little darker when he shows up.
Yeah, like Mike's easy because it also helps that Mike was already in an episode. He was the voice of Desmond,
Yeah,
which that's just a sadder version of the Mr. Plinkett voice.
yeah. Can't believe Mike's
Okay.
voice is now on
What
like network television. That's just wild.
Thank God.
Yeah,
How
Literally.
about the fact that Chill's voice is on network television?
yeah.
Number 15.
Can I get the number 15? Like I love that.
I didn't
Like,
realize at first it was actually him. I thought it was just a guy doing an impression, and then I looked it up later. Like, no, it's actually him.
Yeah, that's amazing. Like just the jokes that tie into like internet culture just feel so natural. Like none of them feel forced at all. Like they, because these guys are like part of internet culture. Like they get it.
Like the
So
number
it's just-
15 joke is probably the closest they get, but even then, like you can chalk that up to that's something you would say in a restaurant.
Yeah, it like fits perfectly. Oh man. Anyway, Patrick, do you have a favorite episode?
Well, I was just gonna say the Frowning Friends again.
Yeah. My second favorite also is the one with Mip. That
Yeah.
one took a fucking turn.
Yeah.
It was the bomb the
Oh my
whole
God.
time.
Oh, holy shit! It was a bomb. Oh my god.
Nip rocks.
Yes. Well, maybe it was your encouragement that made me become a hero. Well, maybe I like that. Oh my god.
I think my favorite part
fucking
is my favorite part is when he dies and then they're just like, oh,
Huh,
poor
was not
Mip, and then
expecting
he
that.
just suddenly turns into goo.
Yeah. Oh shit, man! I wasn't expecting that. Yeah, that came out of nowhere. Yeah. Okay. You know what? I got a notification about one of the questions we got. I think it's appropriate. We just do it here.
Oh,
Hal
God.
asked us, "Are the Renaissance men in town?"
They're already here.
Yeah, they literally are. In fact, they literally told you right now that they are.
No.
I just wish I knew who they were.
Oh no, they're coming. They're not in town yet. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
I just looked. Someone put a poll as a question.
Oh yeah. If Diddy Kong was in the Super Mario movie, who would you pick to cast him?
oh
Ooh,
yeah, you know
no,
we'll get to that.
You know, I'm gonna vote in that real quick.
I thought you were gonna say if Diddy Kong was in the Super Bowl.
They gave us
I
so
don't know
many
why.
great options.
Yeah.
No.
Anyway, the Super Bowl happened. I know all of you people who watch us like love football. Definitely.
I don't think did any of us watch it. I didn't.
Oh,
Chris and I actually watched
I
it.
watched
it.
It was actually an
So-
entertaining game.
So
Uh,
pissed off at Joe
We were pissed
Burrow.
off though. We wanted the Bengals to win
Stupid.
because fuck LA.
And they were the Harambe supporting team.
Yeah, they were like
Exactly.
apparently saying we're doing this for Harambe because like it's the Cincinnati team and he was at the Cincinnati Zoo, so it's
But
like
fucking Joe Burrows.
fucking Joe
got
Burrow.
the most fumbles.
Boo-hoo!
He's
Joe
like
Burrow
this
hates this
16-year-old
game.
kid
Is it-
on the field. He gets tackled like 8 times before he even throws the ball. Just like I don't know. I shouldn't be mad. I shouldn't be mad. It's not like I could do better, but you know.
I
Yeah,
didn't even hear
well,
anything about any of the commercials other than the
It's not his
QR
fault,
code
yeah.
thing.
The QR code was dumb.
cryptocurrency.
It was
Get down.
mostly commercials, and then there was one for randomly just in the middle of it all for fucking Metaverse.
Yeah, the fucking Metaverse ad was so terrible. Chris was
Thought
like,
it was FNAF.
yeah, Chris was saying like, wait till you see where this is going, and then I was like, oh, okay, what is it? Oh, fuck.
So, were there any Coca-Cola commercials or Doritos?
No.
There was a Doritos.
No.
I don't remember.
There was.
I mean, there was
hand
Go ahead, Patrick.
Beer?
There was a hand.
So the
getting
Clydesdale
inside.
horse did show up, but there wasn't really much
Okay.
context.
What about the Bud Knight?
No Bud Knight.
Damn it.
There was like
Man.
the man got his hand stuck in
It's
the
about
Pringles
seltzer
can.
that
now.
that
It's
one was
about
actually-
Bud Light seltzer.
They didn't listen to Bo Burnham and make the Pringles cans wider.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but now I miss Baby Nut.
Yeah, at least that got
Yeah.
people talking. Yeah, commercials at the Super Bowl have really taken a fucking nosedive in the
Yeah.
past like 8 years. Like I can't remember the last Super Bowl where I was like, "Hey, these are good commercials."
So you're
Like, it's
saying
like-
that the best thing was just the Sonic movie TV spot?
Yeah, I didn't see Sonic at the Super Bowl though. I feel like
Was that in
they-
the
It might.
pre-show?
It was probably in the pre-show because the
Okay.
whole
Okay.
thing was the
Justin,
whole
yeah, we
gimmick
didn't,
with
we
that.
didn't watch the pre-show.
Yeah, the whole
Grimace
gimmick for
did
that
ma-
was you go
Grimace
first.
made an appearance in the McDonald's ad that appeared just before the Super Bowl started, though.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh,
Was that
nice,
the one where
I
he
love
goes,
Grimace.
was it that one?
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
they posted on their Twitter at one point. So basically,
why
for
is
the
there
Sonic
no-
thing, the whole
there's
joke
no-
was. Okay, I guess I'll go now. For the
Yeah.
whole joke with the Sonic one was they were doing like a contest for the coin flip. If it came up as tails, they would invite 50 people on Twitter to an advanced screening on the movie.
Did it come up as tails?
It came up as heads.
Were they actually going to go through with that?
Well, they're gonna do a different contest now
Okay,
to get 50 people to see an advanced screening.
50 people
Okay.
ahead.
that was kind of cool though. That's kind of clever.
You gave me loaded coin.
You gave me loaded dice. Die.
Okay.
Why
was there no M&M ad? Like they made these redesigns. And
Yeah, we didn't get to see
Mhm.
the new redesign
No,
of the
no,
green
James.
M&M with the.
The
the
post
fucking-
the picture that you saw on Twitter when they announced that were the redesigns.
Oh, but like they should have used them
yeah,
in
they didn't use them in motion.
Good opportunity.
Well, that's because
Because-
they're more fuckable now.
No one noticed that they were even redesigns when that image first went up because they looked exactly the same.
True.
This is one of those situations where companies just need to shut up and not say anything because no one would have noticed.
Yeah.
Would anyone
Ooh.
have noticed if
No, but-
if Seuss Corporation just stopped publishing Mulberry Street? No one would have noticed if they just stopped doing it and said nothing.
Yeah, but like the M&M's corporation did it to like avoid stories about like their slave labor camps that they get like their products from. It's like they want to like create false outrage about something stupid so that people ignore the actual like problem.
Well, you see,
So
it's them, Nestle, and Hershey that are all being sued right now in a child slave labor thing from the somewhere over in Africa, if I remember correctly.
Yeah,
We just
exactly.
solved the Kellogg's thing, and now this.
Like fuck, man. Capitalism.
There is no ethical consumption under capitalism. Literally, no ethical consumption.
Because food. Hey guys, Tony Stark here. Because you're consuming the food.
Speaking of food,
No,
Let's just
it's
do the
not time
first
for
section.
the food.
No,
No,
let's just do the first section now, so we don't have
No.
to care about it later.
Okay, you know what? Fuck it. We're doing the random food generator in the middle of the intro.
Do it now, so we
Let's
can
go,
ignore it.
Pumpernickel.
Let's go. All right. This is the wrong site. Hold on.
Oh my god.
Why did
One.
what food are we doing today? Why did it come up as my
Bagel.
wife?
We're doing
okay,
bagels. I
God, I like
didn't even
pumpernickel
want.
bagels.
bagels.
So bagels.
We
are
got
good.
bagels.
I like bagels. They're like lesser donuts, but they're probably healthier, so that's
Let's
nice.
see.
Eating a bagel.
Bagels, they come in much variety of different kinds of flavoring. You can butter them. Bagels are very versatile. I prefer normal bread to bagels, but bagels are genuinely more filling. Like you eat one, it's so big, it's hard to eat it all.
Yeah, bagels are pretty filling.
I wouldn't
they're-
describe them as lesser donuts, but you're not wrong.
Yeah,
I never really would have thought of it that way because you cut a bagel in half, you don't cut a donut.
that's true. But like,
could.
they're like the same thing though. With
You
the
could cut a
round.
donut, but if you do, I'm putting you on a watch list.
You wouldn't download a donut.
Bitch, I
Watch
might.
me, fucker.
Yeah. But yeah, I like bagels. I like blueberry ones. I don't like plain ones that much. It's just like eating plain bread. Like, yeah.
So
I
we
don't-
agree that we like
strawberry
bagels.
cream cheese
Yeah, cream cheese is
and a
good.
bagel.
I
Strawberry
don't
cream
typically
cheese.
cut bagels up, but like I know most people do. And that's good. But I just do normally eat them like regularly.
So you don't even put like cream cheese or anything on them?
Nah, not really. Because I like
Why?
the flavor bagels. I like blueberry bagels or like apple cinnamon bagels, that sort of thing.
I mean, I guess I still put the cream cheese on them even when they do have the other stuff.
Yeah, I just never tried them with cream cheese. Like I should. It's not like I'm against that. I just haven't tried it yet.
I'm not against the cream cheese on the bagel. I just haven't tried it.
Your mind is
Yeah,
gonna be
actually,
blown.
fuck cream cheese. I hate it. I've never tried it and I hate it. That's yeah.
Have you eaten cheesecake?
Yes.
Boy, do I have some news for you.
James gives cream cheese a 6 out of 10. That means
Is
he hates
cheesecake
That's right.
a bagel?
Cream cheese is like the Muppet movie of foods. Fuck it. Anyway, though. Yeah.
it. Wait, you'd fuck him up it?
What? Anyway, though. Anyone else have stuff about bagels?
No.
No,
They're
but
fine.
I'm eating bagels right now, funnily enough.
Ooh, amazing.
It was all according to the plan.
All according to Keikaku. Or
Here's
is
the
it
Is a Cheerio a kind of bagel?
what?
No. Because at that
Like
point,
a
then
mini
most
bagel.
Cheerios would be bagels at that point because they taste a lot alike.
They don't have the circle though. Like it's still an oval. Or
So
like,
you're saying that Fruit Loops are bagels.
oh, they're flavored bagels.
Fruity bagels.
Someone quit in the Q&A. What are your guys' thoughts on Nintendo Switch Sports? Have you not been fucking listening?
That's what have you not been fucking listening? Okay. So yeah, bagels are pretty epic. We approve, I guess. That's the consensus. Back to general news.
Yeah, you know it's not epic. The Rescue Rangers movie.
Yeah, I don't know about that one, Chief.
I don't know what that is, so I...
Like, on the one hand, conceptually, it seems neat. Like, it's a funny idea.
On
I
the
just
other hand,
don't-
they should have just used Roger Rabbit.
Yeah.
I don't know what that is. Is it,
Oh,
Yeah, so it's like the
YouTube.
Rescue Rangers trailer is like Chip and Dale, but one of them's CG now because he got the CG surgery, which is that's a funny idea, I think.
It's
just
cool that they're
that
not
they-
both. It's nice that they're not both CG. I
Yeah,
guess.
I mean,
Oh,
there you go.
wait.
Like the 2D animation's nice.
Yeah.
Ben.
Well, I mean, I heard
Yeah.
people say it wasn't like real 2D animation. It's just like
It's not.
shaded to look that way.
It's just cell shaded 3D models, and you can tell in the way that they move that is not actually 2D.
Yeah,
I think
but,
I
like,
think some of the
it's-
cameos are, but Chip himself, you can very in the other
I'll take
Rescue
the
Rangers, you
effort.
can very easily see that with the way they move, they are very clear as 3D models. There's no like actual frames or anything there, so it just kind of botches the message at that point.
yeah.
And I get like, okay, this is straight to streaming movie, so it's not gonna have a huge budget, but at the same time, it's like that is a core flaw of the movie then. So this either needs a bigger budget or don't do that.
Yeah.
It's also like this doesn't really, from what we saw in that trailer, it doesn't really look like a Rescue Rangers movie. It just looks like this could have been Bonkers or Roger Rabbit and it would have been basically the same. They just
Yeah, I don't
chose
see-
Rescue Rangers because brand recognition.
Yeah, I don't see
I
how they're
think-
related to Chip and
I don't know
Dale.
if is anyone specifically looking for a Rescue Rangers movie. It'd just be Rescue Rangers. I
mean-
just think it's fine that they took a couple of characters that are like semi-recognizable, but I don't think anyone's asking for them to
I feel
necessarily
like
get their own movie.
if you're a fan of the classic DuckTales stuff, you're a fan of Rescue Rangers too. And the original show is coming out to Blu-ray soon, so they know there is
Mhm.
an audience.
Yeah.
I think it's just a matter of why are we doing this now and why is this not Roger Rabbit? That's like the big thing. It's like he's in the thing. I get like his rights are probably a little complicated with Amblin and stuff too.
Yeah.
But also you are Disney, so you have all the power in the world because you're fucking Disney.
True.
They put My
I'd
Little
rather
Pony in
them-
the trailer.
I'd rather than mess with like this meta Chip and Dale rather than mess with Roger Rabbit personally.
But Roger
Yeah,
Rabbit's
I don't know if I would
already
want
meta.
a Roger Rabbit like reboot if it's gonna be like this.
I wouldn't want
So
a
it's not
reboot of it,
canon.
but I'm saying that it's like you already have a character who's vaguely like that. And if you're gonna do like a Disney afternoon thing that would fit this thing, bonkers. I know that he's
Yeah.
not
That's
as
it.
popular,
If
but
you
he
do
already
want to
does the
make-
shtick.
If you do want to make like a more traditional Chip and Dale, like this isn't going to interfere with that. So maybe like if they
Yeah.
think this will do well, then okay, we can go back to regular Chip and Dale. But this is like a cool experiment, I guess. And like my main,
I'd call it
the
an
biggest
experiment.
worry, the biggest worry would be it just being another Wreck-It or Ralph Breaks the Internet, where it's just because there is a lot of Disney loving in this as it appears.
Not
Yeah.
even just Disney, because I remember they had like fucking MC Scat Cat from the Opposites Attract music video with Paula Abdul, and they had Milo Pony, and the one guy was wearing a Batman shirt.
Yeah, this is interesting the way they're doing this. It is more like Roger Rabbit, where it's not like exclusively one studio. So that's good, but it could very well go in like that direction of being too Disney skewed because we don't really know because it's just a
Well,
trailer.
it would have to, and like it's just
It's awesome.
this whole style is just getting annoying with just how everyone's just throwing everything all in one movie. The whole Ready Player One
Yeah.
shtick again.
Right.
Yeah. I don't know.
The trailer is also really cursed because it ends with the
Yeah,
Seth
why did
Rogen
they have to
laugh.
put the fucking Seth Rogen laugh in there?
That's how they
Like,
end the trailer too.
is it bad enough that he's like voicing this character like that's how the Mario trailer is gonna end. With just Donkey Kong doing the like, oh my
Hey
god.
Mario.
I'll see
Hey
you
Chip and Dale.
Oh
No
my
one's ever really gone.
You gotta put on a costume.
Oh my god. I don't know. I guess we'll see. We'll see
Will we,
how it
though?
goes. I don't
I
have
had more
high
that I
hopes
wanted
for
to say,
it,
but
though.
I had more I wanted to say, but I forgot it.
Yeah, I mean, conceptually, I think it's a kind of a fun idea. I don't know. It doesn't look great based on the trailer. Why was there like that long ass like Indiana Jones gag where they had to like play the whole like theme music?
Yeah.
Like, okay,
That's very
great
much like a
thing I
Free Guy
know.
thing.
And like Chip's design already was a parody of Indiana Jones to begin with. That's the joke, but like and Dale's version
now
was
we can-
Magnum PI.
Now I can destroy all nuance.
Also, can
Yeah.
we talk about the fact that
Now that Disney owns Indiana Jones, we can make the joke official, I guess.
can I make the joke about Chip cheating on his wife and getting a G4 host pregnant?
Wait, what?
Because he's voiced by John Mulaney.
Oh. That is a joke.
Also, John Mulaney's voice sounds way too close to Ben Schwartz, and it was fucking me up the entire time.
Yeah, it does.
Because
It's very
all I
similar.
could hear was, "Oh, great, it's the Winter Soldier."
Yeah.
And I feel like the voices for Chip and Dale should be switched because Chip is the serious one and Dale is the funny one. So I feel they should have switched those around. Because John Mulaney's voice is way goofier than Andy Samberg's.
Yeah. Oh, well. We'll see how it goes.
We're not going to watch it.
No. I mean, maybe if it's really bad, we can do a commentary on it. Who
That could be
knows?
fun.
Maybe. We got to do a commentary for Nosferatu soon because the 100th anniversary is on March 4th.
Ooh.
I
yeet.
said we're going to do that, so we got to do that soon.
We do indeed.
And that's
Anyway,
a public
though.
domain movie, so we can just put the movie in the video.
True. Anyway, do we have any other general news to cover?
Dario Argento has a new movie coming out this year. It looks pretty cool. It's called Dark Glasses.
Cool. I just don't know who that is.
The guy who did Suspiria.
Ah, nice. That's cool.
Yes, there's the new Doctor Strange trailer too.
Oh yeah,
Alright.
that looks really good actually. Like I wasn't sold on the first trailer, but like the second one, like you really feel Raimi's influence there. Like in just
I
the
break
shot.
the rules. I'm the villain, but you do become the hero. Bitch, you kidnapped an entire town.
Yeah,
because
what
of
is she
my murder
talking
rope.
about?
Yeah, I still don't have Disney Plus.
Sorry,
I didn't
Wanda,
watch
I
the
don't have
show.
Disney Plus.
L plus ratio plus you fell off.
Yeah. I really wonder how that's gonna be now. If like you're a casual MCU fan who's trying to watch a movie, but like it ties into a TV show and you don't have Disney Plus, so it's like, what do you do?
Damn, it's almost
Um,
like they're becoming as complicated as the actual comics.
Man, that's
Mm.
crazy.
This is why I read comics from other places that aren't Marvel.
Yeah. Anyway, though, cool trailer though. I'm actually really excited for this one.
Shumagorath is there.
I don't really say that about MCU movies anymore. But yeah, this looks cool.
I don't know how they're planning to do the Illuminati.
What?
Is that a thing in it?
Is that a Marvel thing?
But that's why they have Patrick Ward. No,
Not Patrick Warburton, Patrick Stewart. Illuminati Marvel.
People are saying that's supposed to be Professor X from one of the Fox universes. I don't know. That's just an ear dude.
I don't know.
It could be.
It could be,
could
but
be.
I don't know.
If we're going cross-dimensional, that's like a definite way they could go.
Yeah.
If we're going cross-dimensional, I think we should bring in the Juggernaut, bitch.
The Juggernaut, bitch. I don't really want Patrick Stewart to come back as Professor X because Logan was such a good send-off for him. But I mean, I don't know. Doesn't matter what I want.
If we're going cross-dimensional, they should bring in Ryu and Chun-Li.
Yes. If they're going cross-dimensional, they should bring in second dimension Phineas and Ferb.
There we go.
Yeah.
They should just bring in real life Swampy Marsh.
Yeah, Dan and Swampy just come in.
Just
Yeah,
bring
I
him
mean,
in real.
I don't know. I'm more interested in this for like its horror aspects that like Raimi is talking about will be in this movie. I want to see what he can do with it, and I hope Disney doesn't restrict him.
I'm hoping that actually stays.
Yeah. I'm way less interested in the cameo aspect. Like, I really don't care. Like, I just like Spider-Man was great. Can we just like leave the cameos there? Maybe like.
Yeah, I just want to see Sam Raimi give 5-year-olds trauma.
Yeah, that's gonna be fun.
Like, apparently there are superior Iron Men in the trailer, and also apparently you get to see the back half of T'Challa.
Oh no. No.
Can they just not do that movie? Because
Yeah,
I feel
can
like
they
it's
just like
disrespectful to him to have to do like recasts or something.
yeah, can we
And like
just,
Shuri's all fucked up. If they were gonna go that direction, why didn't they just use Okoye?
Yeah, I don't know.
She had a way bigger role in the other movies. I feel like if we're gonna have someone else be a Black Panther now, just make it Okoye.
Yeah. Oh well. That's kind of a mess right now. The whole Wakanda aspect of the MCU.
I don't know what's worse, recasting or actually no, CGI.
No,
That's
God, do not CGI him. Do not do it.
Yeah, that is horribly
Fuck,
disrespectful.
that would be the worst thing of all time. Like, fuck.
At that point, I agree with the guy who said Thanos was right if they do that.
Yeah.
No,
That
I
is
did not
true.
watch Hawkeye. I don't care.
Yeah, I don't give a shit about Hawkeye.
I only watched WandaVision because the TV stuff looked cool.
Yeah. WandaVision was nice. It's still the best Marvel show. Like they none of the other shows came close to it, in my opinion.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, this trailer looks cool. I love
Chris, you got headlines?
I do have headlines.
Headlines,
including the best one. Bengals captain said we're doing this for Harambe ahead of Super Bowl.
Real.
Yeah, that's real.
That's
of
real.
course it's real. They
Sam
fucking
Hubbard.
lost.
Yeah, lost.
Of course it's true. They lost.
Speaking of Cincinnati, here we go. Reacting surprisingly well to a heartbreaking Super Bowl loss against the Los Angeles Rams, Cincinnati residents announced plans Sunday to take solace in their city's reliable lack of culture, terrible food, stupid name, boring downtown, high crime, dearth of any distinctive features, mediocre walkability, and everything else they've got going for them in the completely unremarkable town they've chosen to spend their lives in.
I can't believe they dissed Cincinnati chili. That's fucked up.
Yeah. Yeah, that could be real. I don't see why not.
No, that's real.
What if I told you that's false? It comes from The Onion.
Ah, well, I mean, that is a
Yeah,
real
it's a
thing
real
that
article
Onion
then.
wrote, at least.
Yeah, it's a real article.
No, there's no technicalities here. Sorry, it's fake. The Onion isn't a
Okay.
reliable news source.
Well, I assume. Well, I mean, it is. That's probably what they did. You know.
What are you talking about? They got every time there's a school shooting, they get that article right.
Yep.
Did they even change that article?
No, because it's always relevant.
It's always the same.
Here you go.
No.
The Square Enix writers behind the hit Kingdom Hearts series gave us an exclusive interview about why they'll never include the coward Marlin the Clownfish in their game.
That sounds like a real Onion article.
That's it's what's the
Have you seen my son?
yeah.
Well, and I just gotta read you this quote because it sends me every time I read it. It's always been our goal to integrate Disney and Pixar characters into the series in ways that are not only unexpected but also fun for players, which is why we're never bringing that piece of shit fish into our universe, series writer Akemi Tanaka said.
That's great.
You know what they should do instead for Marlin? Have him be Sora's dad, and he's just going across every universe looking for Sora to try to give him his dinner.
Yeah.
So is that from Hard Drive?
That one's actually from The Onion as well. Their Onion gaming network.
I didn't know Onion had a gaming network.
This reminds me of the time that Arlo got rejected from the Muppets for being a gamer.
Oh yeah.
Tragic.
And here we go. This one is from Florida. A bank robber stopped by a monkey. A monkey was spotted inside a bank during a robbery. The initial robber, who was a human being and not a monkey, planned his robbery quite well. Everybody was down on the floor, the cashier gave him the money, and he was ready to leave. Unfortunately, the monkey opened the door as he was about to leave. He was so surprised that he dropped his gun and money, which the monkey quickly picked up.
Sure, that's true, because it's a monkey. Monkeys are real.
Monkey.
And it's a Florida man. Florida
Generally,
man
if
can do anything.
any story involves a monkey, I assume it's true because monkeys just do crazy shit.
I regret to inform you that this is a part of Monkey News by Carl Pilkington from the
God damn it.
issue.
God damn it! Oh, son of a man.
We are the
Monkey.
monkeys.
Man.
Monkey.
See,
Monkey.
I am the Carl Pilkington of this
Monkey.
show. All I do is push buttons and bring up Monkey News.
That is true. Ooh boy. All right, so is that all the stories?
Yeah, you should tell us about the movies that you watched.
Wow, yeah,
you know-
great stories. And speaking of stories, you know what else has stories in them? Movies.
You know,
What a
the
story.
difficult thing with this section at this point is I gotta figure out what I can give you that we'll actually have conversations about that isn't just, yeah, I liked it or didn't like it, and then that's the entire conversation.
That's
and also
true.
just thinking of like what is a deep cut I could give him? What's a gap of knowledge? What's something that he would have seen on his own anyway? So I
Yeah.
don't have next time's plan yet because I don't know yet. I need to figure that out.
Mhm.
Like it's like,
Well-
okay, what is a deeper cut? What's something that like general audiences wouldn't know that I could do? What's something that isn't? I don't know. Like something like Reanimator, the actual horror community, it's really well known and loved. The general audiences, they probably don't know it that very well. So like, is that one I can give you? I don't know. Also, I don't know how you feel about any of these movies besides one of them because I didn't check Letterboxd.
Cool. Well, that's exciting.
I
a
also
hot
have
take.
I also have all the boxes with me to read the synopsises if we want to do that too.
Okay. So yeah, you said you wanted to like go in a certain order, so feel free.
Oh
to
yeah, because normally for this section, I also have to genuinely like the movies that I'm giving you, not ironically or just genuinely like them. This time, I also broke that rule for one of them for obvious reasons.
Oh.
I wonder
really?
which one it was.
Yeah, I have a good guess.
Was it the one that I put a napkin in front of that said boss music?
Yeah.
I wonder.
Gee.
We'll get to that one last.
Yeah, that seems fitting.
But yeah, the first movie was the aforementioned Reanimator. Do you want me to read the synopsis first?
Sure.
Okay, the Blu-ray is from Arrow Video, who we know for putting out Lake Michigan Monster.
Ooh.
Ooh.
One of the most widely popular horror movies of all time, Stuart Gordon's enduring splatter comedy classic, Reanimator, returns to Blu-ray in stunning 4K restoration, packed with special features. Thanks, Arrow. When a medical student, Dan Kane, advertises for a roommate, he finds one in the form of Herbert West. Initially a little eccentric, if it's some becomes clear, that's
Do they have
a
a typo on
typo.
the box?
That's weird. It soon becomes clear that West entertains some seriously outlandish theories, specifically the possibility of reanimating the dead. It's not long before Dan finds himself under West's influence and embroiled in a series of ghoulish experiments, which threaten to go wildly out of control. Based on H.P. Lovecraft's classic terror tale, Herbert West Reanimator, which is only like loosely based on it, because obviously it did not take place in modern day originally, and featuring a stand-up performance from Jeffrey Combs as deliciously deranged West, Reanimator remains a definitive example of 80s splatter mayhem in one of the horror genre's finest hours.
Wow.
So, James, what did you think of Reanimator?
Well, Jay, me personally, I loved this film. Unironic. No, I actually mean that. This was actually really great. I was
Okay,
really
I was
entertained
hoping
by
you'd
this
say
film.
that.
Yeah. I mean, I'd never heard of it before. Like, I'm kind of surprised it says like one of the most popular.
Well, that's what I was getting at earlier in the when I was prefacing this, that mainstream audiences wouldn't really know Reanimator, but the actual horror community does.
Yeah.
It's one
So,
of
like,
those gaps. I've
yeah.
heard about it before, but I only watched it originally a couple months ago when I first grabbed the Blu-ray on a whim. And I'm glad I did, because I also really liked it too when I saw it.
Yeah. Like, I was surprised at how much I really enjoyed this film. Like, it's really well paced, and it's also like genuinely creepy at times.
Yes.
Like, the guy who plays Herbert West is so good. Like, his line deliveries are just fantastic. It's like,
My, Dr. Hill, I'm surprised at you.
yeah.
I never thought you'd stoop so low.
Yeah, there's a ton of like darkly funny, like cheesy in a good way lines in this.
Yeah.
It's just
It is
really
intentionally
good.
funny when it's funny.
Yeah. And
He's
yeah,
dead? Not anymore.
yeah. I'm surprised at how much the guy, like the roommate, like goes along with Herbert's random shit. Like, I don't know, I guess it's all in the pursuit of science, but if I were Sam, I would have like not let him into my house. But
It's
that's
fine. He's
just
just gonna be in
me.
the basement. It's okay.
Like, no offense, but I'm built different. This wouldn't have happened if it was me.
Well, Dr. Hill is very built different now.
Yeah. I didn't expect them to go like as far as they did with the fucking the one, like the evil doctor guy. Like,
Oh yeah, that scene where he walks in on him is amazing. Because
yeah.
it is both hilarious but also really creepy when you actually think about what's going on.
Yeah.
So for people who don't know about Reanimator, best way I can describe is that the first half of the movie is like a 80s, kind of like an 80s remake in a way of the original Frankenstein, with a mad scientist character trying to reanimate the dead. The second half of the movie is burly naked men attacking college students.
Yep. Severed head man who's like can control his body even though his head is severed. Like, oh my god. It's so wild. The effects are fantastic in this. Like,
Well, aside from one
so
effect.
good. Oh yeah.
The cat.
Yeah, the
Which,
cat's a little rough.
that's probably at that point it might be part of the joke.
Yeah.
It didn't have a very high budget either, but like everything else is good. Like when he's heading in with this shovel, like you actually do see go into the neck at the one point.
Like the body horror is like really good in this.
What was your favorite line from Herbert?
I don't know if I remember any like specific lines from him off the top of my head. I just remember his delivery was really good.
Oh please, who's gonna believe a talking head?
Yeah. You know what I really love is the Letterboxd tagline for this movie.
What's the tagline?
Like, let me just pull it up real quick. It's related to the head.
It might be the one that's also on the box.
Yeah. Herbert West has a good head on his shoulders and another on his desk.
Yeah, that's the line on the front of the box.
That's beautiful. Oh my god. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it was just really good. I don't know what else to say. It was like actually kind of like really creepy in addition to being funny. Like, it was a good combination, good tone wise. And yeah, really good effects as well.
There is a sequel that I haven't seen yet called Bride of the Reanimator, which kind of goes in with the Frankenstein stuff again. I haven't seen it yet, so I don't know how it is. I think people generally like it, but it doesn't get talked about as much as the original, obviously.
Yeah, I'm actually like interested in checking it out. Like, I had a good enough time with this that where I kind of want to see what happens next.
And apparently, like the same guy people that worked on this movie also worked on another movie called From Beyond, I believe, and it's a lot of the same cast members, I think.
Beyond Two Souls. Wow.
Every movie should just have a Herbert West in them.
Yeah, he should. He should be in everything.
All right, so has anyone else here seen Reanimator?
Wow.
Chris, have you seen Reanimator?
I haven't, but I want to now.
Okay, you'd like it.
Yeah.
All right, so I guess that's all for Reanimator. Check it out if you can.
Ye-
The next one, this was really just like the last movie I kind of grabbed for the set, but it's also one you probably would have gotten to eventually because you would probably see it for a video eventually.
yeah.
This is also a movie that I've grown up with my life and is probably one of my favorite movies. It is the original 1967 Disney's Jungle Book.
It sure is.
Embark on a timeless journey with Mowgli, the man club, in quotes. I almost said club. That'd be a different movie. Just imagine Baloo swinging a big talking club around.
That would be fun.
As he ventures into the jungle and learns the bare necessities of life from lovable, laid-back Baloo. I feel like everyone knows the plot of Jungle Book.
Yeah, Baloo the lovable scrunko.
King Louie, the lovable scrunko.
The scrimblow bimblow.
Now, James, you said before that you weren't really all that interested in the classic Disney stuff, so I don't know if this would have changed your mind or not.
Yeah, I'm sorry to say it did not. I'm sorry, William, I didn't care for this one that much.
Damn.
IDK. I mean, the things I really liked were the songs. Like, I mean, there's a reason Bare Necessities is as popular as it is. Like, as soon as that came on, I like lit up. I was like singing along to it, watching this movie. Like by myself, I was just like, yeah, bare necessities, those motherfucking recipes. It's such a good song. And then
I'm gonna ask because I know, like, for a lot of older movies like this, the pacing is usually a lot slower than what we're used to. Would that be like one of your main issues?
yeah, I'd say so. I just didn't feel like there was much plot. It just didn't seem interest. It kind of felt very disjointed. Like Mowgli just walks through the jungle, talks to some animals, and then keeps walking. Like I don't know. It just felt very loose, and it didn't. Not everything held my interest. Like Bare Necessities was great. Obviously King Louie is amazing, and his song was great as well. Like those two songs are the highlights of the movie for me.
It's basically a
Um,
road trip movie without being a road
yeah,
trip movie.
yeah.
I will point out that this movie also did have a rough development time. I don't know if you know this or not, but this was the last movie that Walt had any sort of hand in before he died, and he died midway through production.
Okay, yeah. I know like the Baloo animation that was reused in Robin Hood, right?
Yeah, for Little John.
Okay, yeah. I wasn't sure if it was like the other way around or not.
And I believe the guy
Um,
who voiced Baloo would voice like the lead cat in Aristocats. Not that anyone gives a shit about Aristocats.
Yeah,
True.
that lines up.
Yeah. But yeah, I like Baloo and Bagheera's characters. I like their dynamic, the way they play off of each other. Shere Khan is cool. He's like a proto Scar, but like
Yeah.
he's still pretty cool. But I don't know. Like I just didn't care for a lot of. I didn't like the elephants that much. I didn't like those like vultures he meets towards the end that much.
I will
Like,
say the elephants are probably the least favorite part of the movie because it just kind of grinds to a halt, ironically, because that's what they do in the movie too.
yeah. Like, I don't know.
Fun
It
fact
just
about the vultures, though, originally they were actually going to be a Beatles-style band and have another guy with them that was a rhinoceros named Rocky.
Hmm.
That did not go through. Instead, they settled on the barbershop quartet.
man.
Their design still
What
kind of
could have
fits like
been.
the British invasion look too, though.
Yeah. Well, they are still British, I think.
Yeah.
British?
British.
Oh, it's Puff of the
I like
Jungle,
how I think it's kind of funny how at the end he just kind of like sees a girl and then immediately like his mind changes about living in the jungle. He's just so
Horny.
fucking horny. It's just ridiculous. That's funny.
There actually was another planned ending for it, but they couldn't do it because production time, again, rough development for this one. That
Yeah.
if you saw the live action one, it actually is a little closer to what that was, where he would meet another human in the village who was a hunter, and they would end up going back to the jungle for another showdown with Scar, and that's when like they would actually like set stuff on fire.
Oh, okay.
There are storyboards for that on the Blu-ray, I believe, that goes into that. Obviously, that couldn't
Okay.
happen, and that's when they just end it there. Which that
Yeah.
ending shot of Baloo and Bagheera just walking into the jungle as it pans up is burned into my mind.
Yeah, that's a cool little ending there. Uh yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's got like charming characters in it, definitely, and a few good songs, but I don't know. Just the lack of a real like story just kind of I didn't really jive with it that much. I wish there was like more of a structure to it.
I
It
can
just kind of
understand that.
it was kind of boring to me at a lot of parts. So yeah, not one of my favorites, unfortunately.
That's why I can see that why. And like I kind of had a feeling that it might happen like that because again, these are older ones, and from what I have noticed, you're not the biggest fan of the older stuff.
Yeah, not particularly.
There is a certain temperament with a lot of this that you have to acknowledge, accept that they are going to be slower.
Yeah, that's true. But yeah, not much else to say about that one, I guess.
Was that your big hot take, or was that something else that was going to be a
Yeah,
hot
that,
take?
that was my big hot take. I mean, I might have another slightly less hot take coming up. But that was my biggest one.
That's fine.
Ye-
I'm okay with that hot take. I understand that one.
yeah.
Okay, so now there are two other movies that I gave James. One of which is big meme, and the other is I really just wanted to get your reaction to this thing. Because
Yeah,
this is a wild time, isn't it?
sure is.
So this is the independent film from 1989 by a man named Shinya Tsukamoto. In his first kind of feature length, not really, because it's only about an hour long. In the independent film Tetsuo, the Iron Man,
yeah. Part of
in
the
19
MCU.
and this is part of the Arrow Video Tsukamoto box set, so it has all of his movies on here. You saw on the disc, he also had the sequel and a different short film he did beforehand.
Yeah.
In 1989's Tetsuo, the Iron Man, a mild-mannered salaryman, and goes out for a drive with his girlfriend when they accidentally hit a deranged metal fetishist played by Tsukamoto himself, and in the process becomes infected by a mysterious disease that slowly transforms his body into scrap metal. Equal parts
That
Cronenberg
tetanus.
and basically equal parts Cronenbergian and Geiger-esque. Tetsuo the Iron Man combines striking, high-contrast black and white photography, grotesque body horror, and stop-motion animation to create an unforgettable feature debut. So, James, how did this movie make you feel? I'm not asking whether you liked it or not. I'm asking how did it make you feel?
Uh bewildered,
Spider-Man.
I'd say. Well, first of all, I want to point out that you describing the plot just now, that now I know what happened in the movie. I couldn't tell watching it. Um yeah, this movie has some of the most insane editing and effects I've seen. Um
Uh,
and I felt very overwhelmed by it. It was a thing.
this was the only one that I actually saw your Letterboxd review of, and I liked how you ended that one. A great film to watch when eating.
Oh yeah,
Were
for
you
sure.
actually eating when you were watching it?
No, I just
Okay,
did that as a meme.
good.
No, disclaimer, do not watch Tetsuo the Iron Man while eating.
Disclaimer, don't listen to him. Watch while you're eating.
Okay. Sure.
If you like the MCU, watch Tetsuo the Iron Man. It's the perfect prequel.
It is indeed.
One thing I'd like to want to point out is that in a lot of slasher horror movies, there is subtext in which case the slasher villain with the weapon is a metaphor for sexual repression and sexual frustration. Tetsuo the Iron Man says, fuck subtext, we're gonna make his dick a drill.
Yep.
What was your reaction when that was happening?
I don't know.
When
Same
you
as, like,
realized when it was happening?
I was like, well, that makes sense for this movie and the tone and world it's established. I was like, yep, that checks out.
I don't know if you noticed when you went on Letterboxd, but I did not actually give the movie a score because I don't know how to score it.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking for the longest time. I'm like, I deadass don't know how to feel about this movie, and I was thinking of just making that my review. But then, like, as it went on and I got more used to what was happening, I was like, you know what? This is a technically very impressive movie with very interesting editing and effects. I don't like it though. I'm scared. 6 out of 10 seems fair. Like,
That's understandable.
yeah.
I just wanted to see your reaction to it. It's also
Yep.
only an hour long, and also now that I've said that is his feature film debut, it probably also makes a lot more sense in that regard.
Yeah.
You know something though, like the sequel Tetsuo 2 is simultaneously more over the top, but also less over the top, because that one is basically taking this and turning it into an 80s action movie.
Huh.
So it's like it is more over the top, but because it's an action movie, you kind of expect that. Whereas it's like, I've seen this before. I've never seen this before.
Yeah. Ooh boy. Well,
It's
maybe
also only an hour long, so if you're at least interested, I'd say give it a shot.
maybe someday.
Was that your other hot take?
Yeah, because I guess people really love this film, and like I guess I get why, but also I don't want to watch it ever again.
Would you say that the love would destroy the entire world?
Sure.
Great. All right.
Great.
So now for the last one, and this is the one we've kind of built up for a while. It's a movie that has had a special place in this podcast since the beginning, and I
Yeah.
figured it's finally time to let James see this as part of Fuck You, It's January, because I gave these to him in January.
Ooh boy.
One of the the finest feature films ever made, one of the greatest masterpieces of our time. I am,
Yeah.
of course, referring to the, what year is this? 1993 feature film spectacular by the man himself, Stuart Raffield, the director of The Ice Pirates and Mac and Me. This is, of course, Tammy and the T-Rex.
Well, it sure is.
James, don't you just love Tammy and the T-Rex?
Oh, I love it so much. It was just it was a movie. It
It
was
was a
such a movie.
masterpiece.
It is maybe the movie of all time.
Do you want me to read the synopsis?
Sure, please do.
Tammy is a popular high school cheerleader whose new boyfriend, Michael, might be the love of her life. But Tammy's jealous ex, Billy, won't stand for anyone coming between him and his girl. So he and his friends kidnap Michael, leaving him to be mauled by a lion in a local wildlife reserve. Comatose and at death's door, Michael's body is stolen from the hospital by mad scientist Dr. Walkenstein, who extracts his brain and implants it into a giant robotic T-Rex. Horrified by his predicament and new dinosaur body, he escapes from the doctor's lab and begins brutally killing his former bullies. Meanwhile, Tammy and her best friend Byron start searching for a suitable human corpse in which to retransplant Michael's brain. A jaw-dropping assault on good taste from the whacked-out mind of cult filmmaker Stuart Raffill, Ice Pirates Macamee, Tammy and the T-Rex features Denise Richards, Wild Things, in her first starring role, alongside Paul Walker, Fast and Furious, Terry Kisser, Weekend at Bernie's, George Buckflower, They Live, and John F. Goff, Drive-In Massacre. Primarily seen in its heavily censored PG-13 version, Vinegar Syndrome brings Tammy the T-Rex to Blu-ray, fully uncut for the first time on home video, which that is the version you saw, the uncut version. With all its gross-out gags and gratuitous decapitations, gut rippings, and head smashings, courtesy of special effects wizard John Carl Buechler, Mausoleum, completely intact.
Well, yep, those
T-Rex.
sure were words.
Tyrannosaurus.
Yeah. So this movie was bad, but
No shit.
I very much enjoyed it for the most part, at least. It's so bad. Okay, this is the most fucking insane premise for a movie I think I've ever heard. Like, You take this boy's brain and put it into an animatronic T-Rex. What? But at the same time, I kind of wish they did more with that concept. Like, I wish it was like a fucking road trip where they were running from the cops the whole
just
time.
going
And she was,
everywhere, just killing everything.
yeah, like the scene towards the end where she's like riding the T-Rex in the distance and the effects are
well,
terrible. Like,
it-
I wish that was the whole movie. Like, I really do.
Riding it into the
Um,
sunset.
Yeah. I feel like there was more to do with this concept, and I guess they just didn't do it because of budgetary reasons, or
Yeah.
just because I don't know. Somebody
I mean-
like run wild with this concept nowadays. Make a remake of this. I would actually love that.
Oh my god, yes. I mean, this is very clearly a movie that they made because they had a robot T-Rex.
Yes.
Like, we have this robot T-Rex. Let's make a movie with it.
Let's
Okay,
do
what
it.
do we do for the premise?
Oh.
He gets mauled by lions in a zoo, and we put rain in it.
That was so random. I didn't realize he was in a zoo at first. I was like, why the fuck is there a lion? What is this?
Do you know how
but
many?
yeah.
Do you know how much a billion is, James?
It is a lot. That is true.
A billion lions is a lot of lions, James.
I mean, you're right. That is accurate. Yeah, this was something.
I've mentioned without saying what the ending is. I've mentioned before that is the most baffling ending I've ever seen in a movie.
I agree. Like, what did it have to do with? How did his voice get on the? You know, I'm not even gonna spoil it. Just
Yeah,
watch the movie.
don't spoil it. I'm just saying though. I can accept that part. I'm just wondering the literal last shot, literal shot.
Yeah.
You know. I
Yeah.
can't say I ever expected to see that in a movie ever, and
It's
I don't
so
think I'm ever
dark.
going to see that again.
It just has nothing to do with the rest of it. It's just like, what the fuck?
So it's amazing.
Amazing, yeah. Yeah, this movie I feel like is definitely in the so bad it's good category, but like I do feel like it could have been so awful it's amazing. It's like not quite like a masterpiece of terrible cinema, but it is like it does have a lot of just fucking incredible terrible shit in it.
Exactly.
I would almost recommend it. It's like what
I've
the
been
fuck?
recommending it the entire podcast.
Yeah. I like how the one character is literally just the ultimate gay stereotype, like
90s.
90s. Just what the fuck?
He's like the one character from Sex Ed, but done fully ironic. I guess ironically or unironically. I don't know. Without a filter.
Yeah. Oh my god. I don't have any words for this one. I mean, what the fuck what am I supposed to say? Like,
you say watch Tammy and the T-Rex. It's amazing.
Watch Tammy and the T-Rex, people. You will not be disappointed.
No, you know what? Now I need to know what you said on Letterboxd. I didn't check.
I mean, I think I basically summarized it here. Like, it's one of the most insane concepts ever.
Okay, well, I want to see what the comments on that one were.
Yeah. Probably just people commenting, "Hey, you should get an anime thing or a my anime list account."
Why?
I don't know, because someone. Oh no, most of the comments are about Satellite Girl and Milk Cow.
Why?
Because they want me to watch it. Because
more roller skates. Tammy and the T-Rex versus Velocipaster. I would watch that.
Yeah.
Why are you watching films nobody has heard of? There's a podcast.
Yeah.
Feb 17th. Okay. Someone brought up Matango. That's my job. I haven't seen Matango yet. I unironically would watch a reboot of this. Yes.
I like your review where you're like, one of the first things Michael does after getting his brain implanted in the robot T-Rex is use a payphone to call his girlfriend, forgetting that he is a T-Rex now and can't speak. That's just, yep.
Yep. That sums up the movie.
Tone. That's the movie. What the fuck? What even was the genre of this movie? Like, is it a comedy? Is it horror? Is it like adventure? What was this? What is this movie?
The genre is bad.
The genre is bad. Why did they make this?
Because they had a T-Rex robot.
Yeah. Sure
Which is
did.
one of the best. That's one of the best genres. The "we had a thing" genre of movies.
Yep.
We made
The
this movie
scene-
because the rodeo was in town. We made this
Yeah.
movie because we had a monster truck.
Yep.
We made this movie because we had a robot T-Rex.
Just the fucking scene where they're in the morgue and they're like getting dead bodies for him be like, hey Michael, you want this one? And then the fucking T-Rex is just like, no. Like, what the fuck? I can't believe this happened. Can't believe they made this. Like, oh my god. It's a masterpiece. Please watch Tammy and the T-Rex. I can't just please remake this movie, somebody. Make it even better. Make
Yes.
it even better by making it even worse.
Make it dumber.
Yes.
I want to
God.
see the T-Rex rip someone's spine out and then play the xylophone on it.
Yep. That would be amazing. So yeah, those were the movies.
I don't know what the next four are. I haven't picked them yet. We'll figure that out later.
We'll find out. You know, I can't wait to get them directed to my house. And speaking of direct, hey, time for our main topic of discussion. There was a Nintendo Direct even.
Oh
So
boy.
stuff was announced in it.
Do we want to say general thoughts on the Direct first, or do we want to do that after we get through everything?
I think we can just briefly say general thoughts. I thought it was good. It wasn't like amazing like the last two were. Pretty good though, pretty solid.
Yeah, I thought it was just a standard Direct. It had some good stuff here and there, some stuff that I don't really latch onto. Some stuff that I feel like is a little awkward that we had free strategy RPGs in one Direct. I feel that was a little too much for that one.
Yeah, it's true. I'd say like pacing wise, it was actually pretty good. Like
Yeah.
a lot of directs in the past have just had a ton of boring shit that I just completely zone out with. But I don't know. There wasn't really a lot of like boring shit or like stuff that was like overly long in this one. Like
Yeah.
I think they kept up the pace pretty well.
The two that they spent extra time on are probably the two things that really needed to explain.
Yeah, exactly.
I thought there was like so much surprises with things that it's been so long, never expected to see them.
And they had
Yeah.
some cool deep cuts here and there too.
Yeah. So yeah. Guess we can get into it then.
Yeah, I have the list in order of what was announced.
Yeah.
So the very first thing was Fire Emblem Warriors Free Hopes.
Yeah, I think this is a weird opening announcement.
I get why, because it's Fire Emblem, that's a good opener, but it's also Warriors, and I don't know how many people bought Fire Emblem Warriors original.
Yeah, like I don't think it really wasn't that popular.
It's also weird that we're doing one specifically just one game, and like I know the Free House is like the biggest fucking game ever, so I get it. But I don't know.
Yeah, but the same thing they did with Age of Calamity, where they just had an entire Warriors focused only on Breath of the Wild.
Yeah, but like
Three Houses is not on Breath of the Wild's level.
Yeah, I don't think so. Not in terms of popularity, and I don't even think in terms of like story potential. Like I don't know what the story of this one is going to be, or if it's like in the same universe as Three Houses, or what. Like
I assume it's an
alternate timeline, maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know.
This is the timeline where you can have a happy ending where everyone becomes friends. Just like how Age of Calamity is not an actual tragedy about everyone dying. You save everyone at the end.
Yeah.
I think what the main selling point of this is that they know that people want to fuck Edelgard and Claude, so they made a game where you play as them and get to look at their asses all the time.
Yes, absolutely.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It looks like a Warriors game.
Chris, as a new Fire Emblem fan, what's your opinion?
I can't wait to play it, and I hope Best Boy Raphael comes back, because otherwise I'm just going to riot and go burn down all of Nintendo of America.
Yeah, big man. I want to play as Lawrence Hellman Gloucester. No, not really. I want Hilda back.
Ben, you got anything for that one?
Yeah, I don't really care about that at all.
Okay, yeah, that's probably, honestly, of the big announcements, that's probably my least favorite, just because I'm not big into Fire Emblem or Warriors.
Yeah, like
I tried playing some Warriors here and there, but like I don't like the lack of feedback on a lot of the hits. I feel like there needs to be more crunch to it.
Yeah,
I love Warriors games, and that have been Nintendo cross-promoted once, and then I love Fire Emblem Three Houses, and this did not speak to me at all.
Yeah, I agree. I don't know. I feel like Warriors was a better fit for Zelda because like there's more variety with those characters that you can play as. With Three Houses, it's just like, okay, here's the axe user, here's the lance user. It's just like, like Zelda and Warriors combination to me is more interesting. But I'll give it a try.
But
Maybe.
Can they make a Warriors game off of different Nintendo franchise?
Yeah. Xenoblade Warriors, IDK.
Like not or maybe
Kirby Warriors.
Earthbound Warriors.
That'd be fucking awesome.
Mario Warriors. Fucking
That'd
Mario
be
just goes
hilarious.
ballistic. Fucking
F-Zero Warriors.
yeah, that would be the worst thing ever. That was the return of F-Zero.
He just smacks people with
They
his
have
power.
Earthbound, yeah.
Earthbound Warriors. Ooh.
Earthbound is his party members, so that makes more sense.
Yeah.
F-Zero Warriors is just Captain Falcon running around and hitting people with the blue
Oh,
Falcon.
yeah. They make Falcon Punch and Falcon Kick canon.
Yeah. Yo,
But I'm just
shit,
imagining
Warriors.
him holding the blue Falcon over his head and just smacking people with it.
That'd be funny. Let's get Wii Fit Warriors, baby. Oh my god, I don't even know anymore.
Fling
Anyway.
Smash Warriors.
Super Smash War.
What do you mean? They already made that. It's called Fire Emblem Warriors.
Yeah.
All right.
I
the
completely
next
forgot
thing.
Persona 5 Strikers was technically a Warriors game. Like
That wasn't
it just
actually
seems like a
made by the
Persona
Warriors
spinoff
guys.
to me. Like
Oh,
I
that
forgot.
wasn't made by the Warriors teams though. That was actually made by Atlas. So it's just a
Was it?
Warriors like.
Was it like co-developed by them? I'm pretty
I don't-
sure.
Was it? I don't remember. I thought it was just by Atlas themselves.
No, I think. Yeah. Omega Force. Yeah. It's a crossover. It's a Dynasty Warriors
Okay.
crossover.
Okay. Never mind then.
I
Yeah.
think the Dynasty Warriors team helped out in Three Houses. They made
Yeah. No, it's actually the Dynasty Warriors team did actually help with Three Houses after their collaboration on Warriors.
Okay.
So
So that's
I
probably
guess
why
it-
they're doing it.
Yeah, makes sense that they're
They
It's
made
you scratch our back, we scratch yours.
They
yeah.
made the first person mode, which is really cool when you use it once, but it's impossible to play the game with. So
So good job. Okay, that's more discussion of Fire Emblem Warriors than
but it means
than
there
anyone
is
else
a
has ever had.
3D There is 3D roaming around of Raphael. It exists.
True.
So
Bring him back.
All right,
Anyway.
so, the next thing on the list is the Advance Wars remake.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think
still,
there was any new information here. It still looks good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel they just need to remind everyone that it is coming out in April. I'm
Yeah.
glad to see it coming back. I'm not that big into strategy RPGs, but I'm gonna be honest. If I had to pick one, I probably would pick Advance Wars over Fire Emblem just because I like the aesthetic more.
Yeah, like I like the new like anime designs of like these characters. I like how it has full voice acting.
Wake
Fucking
Forest
Advance Wars has voice acting and Pokemon doesn't. Amazing. Yeah.
The Way
looks
Forward's
good.
working on it, so that's nice to see them getting actual work with Nintendo.
Yeah, this is like as good of a revival as you could possibly want for Advance Wars, I think. Like,
And
this
just the
looks
fact
great.
that Nintendo is reviving a franchise for once.
Yeah, that's
Mhm.
amazing. Like I really hope this goes well and then Nintendo revives more stuff. Or like makes a new Advance Wars.
F-Zero.
Yeah, make a new F-Zero. Fucking assholes.
So,
Anyway,
yeah.
looks good.
Next thing. I'm
Oh,
assuming
wait.
that's all for
Oh.
that.
Stage Builder.
Oh, right.
That's
That's
it.
cool.
Yeah.
That's
Stage
cool.
builder. Cool.
Next game on the list is the port of No Man's Sky.
Yeah.
It-
Well, I've heard the game is good now, so I
Yeah.
might check it out.
it's
On
cool
Switch.
that they
Nice
fixed the
redemption
game.
arc.
Yeah. Cool.
Good
I might check
redemption
it out.
arc. I'm happy for them. And
I
if
love-
that's the actual Switch version that was in the trailer, that's nice to know that actually runs well.
Yeah, definitely.
Because that would be what I would be worried about. Because I know that No Man's Sky is very graphic heavy, at least probably. So
Yeah.
I'd imagine
Pretty
that
big
might
scope
be rough.
game.
Yeah,
Yeah,
big
very big
scope.
game.
But it's
I-
cool to see that's happening.
Mm-hmm.
I have a
Chris, any
lot of
thoughts?
On
For No
which game?
No Man's Sky getting ported to Switch.
I'm genuinely I'm a little worried if the Switch can even handle it. with all
Yeah.
of the improvements that they made to the game over the years.
Yep, it's just gonna be No Man's Sky at launch on the
See,
Switch.
that is the one time that that is what would make sense for a cloud version. No Man's Sky Cloud Edition. It
Nope.
writes itself. It'd be terrible,
Kingdom
but
Hearts
that'd be like the
game,
only one
Cloud
that makes
Edition from
sense.
2002. Those are too hard.
Yeah, too hard.
Too
But yeah,
hard.
cool to see
Woo-woo.
No Man's Sky got fixed. Next up
Yeah.
on the list, this was one of the big announcements.
Yeah.
Mario Strikers is back.
Yeah. Now I feel like this should have been the opener. Like this would have made a lot more sense.
Yeah.
To open it up.
This is
'Cause, I
probably
mean-
the biggest announcement of the whole thing.
Yeah, honestly. Well, I mean, I think the last announcement's probably bigger, but we're not
A bigger
Okay.
game by default, just because it is literally a bigger game. But this is probably like one of the most exciting for general.
Yeah, this was the most like surprising announcement. This is like the most hype one probably. But yeah, Mario Strikers is really cool. I don't think it looks quite as good as like the previous ones. Like the aesthetic is there. Like it's good they didn't drop the aesthetic completely, but I think it just had more ferocity to it. It looked better in like the older games.
Because the old older systems also just looked rougher in general, so it probably blended there. Where the Switch is a lot better graphically, so it's a lot cleaner by default.
Yeah. The character models looked a little weird on the select screen too. Like they didn't look finished. It was kind of weird. But
That
other than
might be
that,
older footage.
Yeah. Other than that, yeah, this looks really good. This looks fun. I'm excited to play Mario Strikers for real. I never played the originals, so I'm excited to give this a go.
I played the Wii version of the second one. But no,
Yeah.
the second one was only on the Wii. But
Yeah.
it was a lot of fun. I didn't have anyone to play with, so I was only playing with the CPUs. But I had fun with it, and I'm excited for this one. Plus, it has 8-player support.
Yeah, that's really cool. People are freaking out because Daisy wasn't in the trailer. Like that's weird.
People pointed out that in the one segment, though, it looked like Bowser was wearing Daisy's team colors from the older games, so she might be unlockable at that point.
Okay, well that's good. Yeah, I mean it'd be weird to cap it off at like 8 characters.
It would be weird to have Rosalina, but not Daisy.
Yeah. I mean it would be weird to not have Waluigi in Mario Kart 7, but you know, there you go.
No, he's too scary for the kids, James.
Okay, that's fine. We'll have Honey Queen
I was
instead.
scared of Honey Queen as a kid. They want you to grope her.
Yeah, and what?
Also, because people are just actually afraid of bees in real life.
Yeah.
Like
I can't. Yeah.
So it should
I
have
can't
told Jerry
believe-
Seinfeld, I guess.
I like jazz.
I think the in-game models, because Mario looks exactly how he does in Luigi's Mansion 3, which is like the best looking Mario series sister series game I've ever seen.
Which
So,
might be a hint
I
that maybe
think-
Next Level is working on it.
Well,
Yeah, no,
obviously Next Level's
Yeah,
working.
it's been confirmed. The next
Okay.
level. is
Like,
Good.
So I think the in-game graphics look better than the CGI trailer,
Yeah.
in my opinion.
I will say
Um,
one thing is that some of the costumes don't look that great. I think they're a little too over-designed or too round and simple. But like, I'm sure there's gonna be plenty to pick from.
Yeah. Definitely. Yeah. This is good. It's wild to me that this is only the 3rd Mario Strikers game. Like the release dates for this are 2005, 2007, 2022. Like, where has it been?
You know,
so
now you
wild.
mention it, it is weird too, because soccer's like the most popular sport in the world, isn't it?
Yeah. So it's like so weird that this series just went dormant for so long. Like, I guess because Next Level was just working on other stuff. Like they were tasked with Luigi's Mansion, and then like they had to
I
make Metroid
guess-
Prime Federation Force for some ungodly reason.
Yeah. Just
I
thought-
guess because it might be the most complicated of the Mario sports franchise because there's so much more going on at all times than tennis or golf or baseball.
Yeah.
like I just thought like it was because Nintendo doesn't want Mario characters to have personality.
Yeah.
That is true.
Yeah, it's one of the things where I assumed it wasn't coming back because of that. So that's kind of cool that it is.
Yeah. It's really cool. It's great that Next Level is working on this again.
Everybody is pissed again.
Everybody's pissed.
I like how the
Uh,
European version still has to shoehorn football into the title for no reason.
Yep.
It's like,
Just
you
to
know
make
what game
sure
it
you know.
is. You don't need to put that in there.
Yeah, we don't have it Battle League Soccer. Like, come on, Europe, why are you so dumb?
Sorry, all I'm gonna say is that Europe is minus 57 Super Bowls against America, so they don't even
Yeah,
deserve
come on, Europe,
football.
win a Super Bowl for once. Yeah.
So that's all. Is that all for Mario Strikers?
Yeah, I think so. It looks
Donkey
cool.
Kong's gonna win as is tradition.
Yep, Donkey Kong.
The next thing is Splatoon 3 Salmon Run. We can probably just
mean-
blow through this because it's just Salmon Run.
It looks exactly the same.
It's a good mode. It's
They
got
added
some new.
more bosses.
You can throw the egg now, which is nice.
Yep, egg throw.
Can we make it so you can play Salmon Run at all times of the day instead of just specific times? Like what's that about?
Yeah,
Like-
that was my big issue with the original. That it was a cool mode when I actually got to play it.
Yeah.
I didn't get to play it very often because of the times.
Yeah, that's so dumb. So just make that, and then otherwise, yeah, it's perfectly good. It's Salmon Run. I like it. Fish stick.
Yep. Next game is the Front Mission remake, which is an older franchise from Square. And this is where it's like, okay, this is the second strategy RPG, and this is only like 3 titles away from the last strategy RPG.
Yeah, I mean, I don't care. I don't know what
I
this is.
feel like a lot of people are just going to go to Into the Breach since it's already out.
Yeah,
It's cool that there's a deep cut here, but like I don't know how popular this ever was. It's
I mean,
got
this
giant
was-
robots. That's neat, I guess.
it looks like gritty Advance Wars. Like I don't need it.
I'm sure as a fan somewhere. I mean,
yeah.
they're remaking both of them, so there's
Yep.
that, I guess.
That's neat, I guess.
That feels like that's probably like the most. Yep, this sure is a direct announcement.
Yep, sure is.
I say that, but the next thing is Disney Speedstorm.
Yeah. I was like, hey, this is kind of cute, and then it said free to play,
Free
and
to
I'm
play.
like,
Which on the one hand, okay, free to play. I'll dick around it for 20 minutes and then never play it again.
yeah,
Yeah.
It's
I
funny
think-
to see Jack Sparrow in outfits that aren't pirate outfits.
yeah. I obviously think like a Disney racing game has a lot of potential if it has like good developers behind it, but like,
Game
I don't
Loft.
know.
Rare. They made the first Mickey Mouse race.
Yeah,
game.
Rare would do it.
Rare would be cool,
Classic
but-
Rare would do it. Yeah.
Wow, Rare
Yeah.
making a good game impossible.
Well,
Modern
today,
Rare
anyway.
make a good game impossible. Oh boy.
But like the fact
yeah.
that it's Game Loft, like okay, they're mobile basically all the time, so this is gonna be microtransactions out the wazoo. And okay, I can see that Disney has so many characters that you wouldn't want to. I'm sure if you only did like a certain amount of characters, you'd leave out a lot of favorites either way. So I can understand it to a point, but if you chose a mobile specific developer, that's not a great sign.
Yeah, I don't know.
Patrick, I think you actually said when we were watching that it was a mobile game. Is that true? Or is that just something you said just because?
I don't remember.
Okay.
I probably maybe said it looked like a mobile game.
I wouldn't be surprised if it's a mobile port. I'm not going to check because I don't really care. But I wouldn't
Yeah.
be surprised. So that's a game that exists. I hope we
Yep.
get to push Mickey Mouse off a cliff. The next game that was announced was a port of Force Unleashed.
Yeah, okay. I'm actually
Yeah.
excited for this. I played this game a lot in
Yeah.
my childhood. It's really fun.
Now
I'm
we can
excited
finally
to
put
relive it.
Star Killer in Mario Kart.
Yeah, where is
Yeah.
Star Killer in Smash Bros though? Come on.
I like that Star Wars games can just be re-released without even though they're not canon.
Yeah, like I'm
Yeah.
glad we don't have to worry about Disney being like, "Oh, this is not canon. We must bury it." Like it's nice to have this game back. I like this game a lot. Pretty cool.
It's cool that they have both motion control and button control, which you need to have button control by default on the Switch because handheld. But it's nice
Yeah.
to see that they still have that in there for people to jump right into if they played the Wii version.
Yeah,
I heard that the Wii version cut levels out from the other version, so hopefully the other
They
levels are
did.
still in there.
It has different cutscenes too. Like they use Battlefront renders instead of. They have new renders in the PS3 and Xbox 360 versions for the character, some of the cutscenes. But the Wii version uses Battlefront renders.
Mm.
I believe.
I was not aware
So
of
it'll
that.
have like the 501st Clone Troopers in it instead of regular Clone Troopers.
Oh, man, I played the Wii version. I never noticed. Man.
Oh,
Yeah,
you
so
didn't-
hopefully they
you didn't-
have the full game in this one, just with the new
Yeah.
controls.
You didn't
Yep.
have any other version.
Yeah, I didn't have any other options. I only had a Wii as a
Yeah.
kid.
I'm aware
Yeah.
your first game ever was Wii Sports, which will come up later.
No,
Oh,
I'm pretty
yeah.
sure my first game ever was still Melee at a friend's house.
But the first game we owned was Wii Sports.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ooh, boy. Anyway, though.
Yeah,
Cool
so
that
it's
it's
cool to
coming
see
back.
that that's there.
Yeah.
I never played Force Unleashed, but I've heard good things about them. Mostly
Yeah.
good things about them.
Yeah.
The next announcement was the Assassin's Creed Ezio collection.
Don't care.
Yeah, sure.
wait. They said you can play through the Renaissance era. Look,
Oh.
the Renaissance man.
Oh, finally, the
There is
Renaissance.
the Renaissance Man.
In fact, I literally told you at the beginning the Renaissance were coming. You didn't believe me.
I mean, it's nice to see that they're on here because those are the Assassin's Creed games. I think there's 3 of them, which it's cool to see that those are there now. I'm not really a fan of those games. It's nice to see that they're there.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
Do the
I
other 2 have any opinions on Assassin's Creed?
I've put like a couple minutes into some of the other ones that got ported to Switch and never got very far in.
Cool.
They're cool. They're there. I got other stuff to play.
All
Yeah.
right, cool. The next game that was shown off was the SD Gundam game. I don't know the full title. It looks like a fun hack and slash. I'm not a Gundam fan, so I'm not really probably gonna get it.
Yep. Sure does look like Metroid Prime Federation Force.
I have zero recollection of this.
Yeah.
I know that like Gundam fans are very loyal, so that's good for them. All I know about Gundam is it's been around for like 50 years and has giant robots.
Yep.
So the next game was the Chrono Cross port. This was announced previously, but it's cool to see more of it here. And like they're including a Satellaview only visual novel that was a prequel to it in it.
That's pretty neat.
That is a very nice touch.
Yeah.
When was the last time you ever heard the Satellaview get brought up?
True.
Yeah.
Yo, wouldn't it be nice if Nintendo put the Satellaview games on this NES Online?
That would be funny.
That'd be nice if they had a place where you could play their classic games legally.
Like, wouldn't it be
No.
nice to
That'd be part of
be
the
able to
booster
play the
pack.
Satellaview Zelda game?
If
Because that has never been playable in any legal form after that ever.
Wouldn't it be nice if you could spend money on your Nintendo 3DS or Wii U?
Huh. Yeah.
I know that like a lot of people, that is relevant because Chrono Trigger is still not available yet, and that's the popular one. I think
Oh, yeah.
people like Chrono Cross, but Trigger is the popular one.
Yeah, exactly. Kind of weird.
And like it's the one that has the Akira Toriyama art style, so that's big money.
Yep. Oh well though. Maybe someday.
Okay, so the next thing that was announced was we all knew this would be here because it comes out next month. Kirby got shown off again.
Kirby.
Kirby.
I'm so fucking hyped for this game. Like way
game
more
just
than most games. Like
It just
this
looks better every
so
trailer.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a great trailer. The fucking mouthful mode is such a funny idea.
Scissor lift mouth.
Scissor lift mouth. What the fuck?
They put abilities on top of the abilities.
You can
But-
upgrade the abilities.
Yeah, that's such a cool concept. Like, oh my god, the little Waddle Dee Town fucking car thing. Like, oh my god, this looks like it's gonna be amazing. I can't wait.
Kirby's
Vending
good.
machine mouth. I can't. Oh my god.
There was that
Kirby
one
is-
upgrade to Cutter that looked right out of Kirby 64.
Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah, the needle.
Yeah, the needle.
Yep.
Kirby is like old, I think, because he can't swallow as good.
He's elderly.
He's 30.
Now he's turning 30.
It's
Dude,
like
you're so old,
we
man.
had Triple Deluxe where he just eats everything, but its car is too much for him now.
Yeah.
Like Triple Deluxe, he has the magical miracle fruit. I'm an expert on Kirby lore.
You know
Oh.
who else is an expert on Kirby lore? My
My
mom.
mom. I
We-
like
we made
the
this game.
volcano fire. I like how like fucking sinister the trailer looks at the end. Like That's
I
wild.
love the dragon wings fire.
The fucking lore that this game's gonna have is gonna be insane, probably. Cause like,
Oh my god, what if they like explain why it's a 3D game instead of 2D somehow in lore? What if that's story?
yeah.
That'd be
Oh my God.
hilarious.
They turned Dedede into a furry.
Yes.
Well, Deity is already perfect.
Yeah. We have like the furry lady, the cheetah lady.
Okay, I don't understand why people think she's hot. Like, her proportions make no goddamn sense.
Yeah, exactly.
Is all they need just is eyeliner all the furries need to get off? Because
Yes.
if that is, you guys are really fucking basic and easy.
Hmm.
All they did
Yeah.
was put a wolf in a beret. That's not character design.
Yep. Character design is my passion.
Your waifus are trash.
Yeah. But yeah, for Goreland looks extremely good. Cannot wait for it.
Ben, Chris, any opinions on Korbor?
So glad
Yeah.
games multiplayer. Still.
Car Kirby, Car Kirby, Car Kirby, Car Kirby.
Yeah. Gay people, gay people, gay people.
I've
So the
literally
next-
never played a Kirby game, and this will probably be the first one I play.
Hell yeah. We can dub it, even though there's probably no dialogue.
I don't think there's gonna be enough to do anything.
I don't know.
So in the next announcement, this was a weird one. We
Oh,
already
yeah.
knew about this coming, but like just to see it in a direct is wild. It was MLB The Show, which okay, it's a baseball game. That's not weird, except it's being developed by PlayStation Studios.
Yeah. That's weird. Like, Microsoft makes sense because they're extremely buddy. Sony is just, they always keep to themselves.
Like the fact that it's not even just Sony; it's specifically PlayStation. The
Yeah.
PlayStation logo is on a Nintendo Switch game.
Yeah.
That's so weird. Like it's baseball, so whatever. But like just that. This is also
Yep.
one of those things where you can tell this was also kind of a Japan-centric direct because of all the strategy RPGs and RPGs in general.
Yeah.
Baseball, because baseball is huge in Japan.
Yeah. It is a game.
But then they got the stereotypical New Yorker narrated for you filthy Americans.
That sounded
Oh,
like
yeah.
a Japanese man trying to imitate a New Yorker.
It did.
Oh, whoops.
I'm walking here.
I'm walking here.
Early to bed, early to rise.
Can we
Or
play
is
as
it
that
a
puppet?
bagel? Or is it the topic of the food part of this podcast, the bagel?
We already did that.
Yeah.
Have you gone
cool.
senile?
Stupid New Yorker.
What
you
would-
know.
So I guess it's all from MLB The Show. The next thing was dumb announcement: Kingdom Hearts Cloud version. No one cares.
Yeah,
The
no
Cloud
one
version
gives a
was
shit.
stupid. The PS2 games. Just put the PS2 games on the Switch. You fucking hacks.
Yeah. Fuck you.
From what
Just-
I've heard, a lot of people have had issues with the cloud service already, so they
I-
weren't even prepared for it.
I played the demo of it just on a whim to see, and I could even tell just playing the tutorial that it is not great. You need
Yep.
like perfect internet connection for that to work. If you have a PS4, get the all-in-one bundle. It is like $25.
Yeah. Yeah, it's so overpriced too. You're not even like owning anything physical. You got to play this with perfect internet connection. Like, why? Why is?
You can get all the games on PS4 for like a grand total like $25 at this point.
Square is dumb sometimes.
I don't know. If this is a Square thing, it just because of how good the deals are with the PlayStation for Kingdom Hearts.
Well, I don't know. Like, Capcom had like a huge premium on Resident Evil games. Like,
The
they're way
games are
more-
coming to PC, so I don't think that matters, and they're already on Xbox.
Yeah.
And
I
then it
don't,
wouldn't be a
I don't
Sony
get it.
thing.
Like-
It's just Square being lazy.
Yeah.
It's called they knew Sora was going to be in Smash, so they wanted to make extra bucks.
Yeah. That's about it.
All right, so the next one. This is an announcement that makes me happy specifically because I played the Wii version. Klonoa 1 and 2 are getting HD remakes.
Yeah, this came out of nowhere, and that's so cool.
Well,
like,
I'm going to tell you it's not fully out of nowhere because for the past couple years, every year specifically, a trademark kept getting filed at Namco for Klonoa Encore every year. And it's like, fucking announce it already.
there it is.
I thought Klonoa was Sega.
No, it's Namco. He has Pac-Man on his hat.
Yeah.
I've heard so much love about Klonoa over the years, but I've never been able to play the game.
Yep.
I own the Wii version of the first one. I haven't really played the second one, so I'm happy that this is happening.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get it day one. I'm really happy this is here. It's nice to see it get brought back. I don't really have much else to say other than I'm really happy about it.
Yep.
Yeah, looks cool.
God,
I've never played it though.
It looks pretty. Wahoo!
Yeah.
Chris, any opinions on Klonoa, a classic PlayStation 1 game?
I have none because I've never played it.
Damn. What about Klonoa 2, a classic PS2 game?
I saw it in Walmart. I was tempted to buy it, and then I was like, no, I'm not buying this.
That's fair.
God, the last Klonoa game was 2008.
Which was the remake of the first game.
Yep, and this is also the remake of the first game.
They did it again, boys.
In a second.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They ported some of the GBA games to the Wii U, which are not going to be a buy soon.
Yep.
But yeah. Speaking of ports of the first two games to consoles, Portal 1 and 2 coming to Switch.
Whoa. Where did that come from?
Yeah.
Like, don't they have their stupid Steam Deck thing that they're doing? Like, they're giving us.
I think I know why it happened. Cause I think what happened was that Gabe Newell said, "Yeah, I'll make extra money."
Yeah, I mean,
I like money.
I guess.
Yeah, the Steam Deck's not struggling to get sales, so they're probably fine.
They also probably figured these aren't hard to do. These games are both well over 10 years old.
Yeah, but maybe they could make a cloud version. Because Square Enix is doing it.
I feel like GLaDOS would mock a cloud version.
Yeah, for real. Yeah, this is great. I love the Portal games. I would love to play them on Switch. That would be awesome.
I remember at one point back in the day, ThinkGeek was selling a electronic painting of Cave Johnson that you press a button, it would say the lines.
Nice. Yeah, not much else to say with this one. That's cool. Very unexpected. Awesome though.
Okay, so the next one. This was a weird deep cut announcement, and there's like a detail I want to get into about this that surprised me. This is the remake of Live Alive, which was a game that never got released outside of Japan before.
Yeah,
so it's a full remake of that in the Octopath style.
It looks like a neat RPG conceptually.
Yeah, like the concept is so cool. Like I've never heard of this, but I'm actually interested in playing it now. Like
it's also not full price. It's like I think it's like 40 or 50. So it's cheaper.
Yeah, I mean, the graphics look great. Like it seems like a really just cool idea.
It's nice to see this getting remade, and it's an older RPG, so it's also not going to take forever to play either.
Yeah.
I've always seen that logo pop up online before, but I never actually looked into what it was. So for the longest time, I thought it was like a teen idol game, like Love Live or something. So I was proven horribly wrong by this.
Indeed.
Live Alive, I don't know. That seems like a zombie game.
I just saw Live and just saw it, like Love Live or something. The thing that surprised me, though, is I went into the eShop just one day just looking around and saw, like, oh, yeah, this is up. What's the price? Oh, it's only like $40-$50. That's cool. The thing that surprised me, though, was I looked up top to see with the publisher, expecting to see Square. Square Enix is not the publisher. Nintendo is publishing this, at least in the West.
Really?
Yeah, Nintendo is publishing this. Which implies that they probably had sway in this happening to begin with.
That's pretty interesting. Yeah, well, that ties into like reviving Advance Wars. Like that's cool that they want to actually bring back old stuff, and like the Famicom Detective Club too. Like that's neat.
Yeah, that came out too. Yeah,
like, the fact that they see the value in these old properties that people like, and bringing them back like that. That's really cool.
Very un-Nintendo.
Yeah, and it doesn't feel like just rehashing old nostalgic stuff because these aren't like particularly popular or mainstream things.
Because they've never been outside outside of Japan before.
Yeah, exactly. So it's just actually cool that they're bringing these experiences to us that we never got to see. It doesn't feel like nostalgia pandering at all. It feels like genuinely great ideas to do these.
Pipe dream here that probably won't happen, but with all these RPGs and stuff that have never left Japan before getting full remakes like this, do you think there's a chance? Do you think there's a chance?
I feel like it would have happened already. Like, they've acknowledged it so many times. I feel like they would have just done it if they could. I think the content is just like too risque for them to adapt.
That's why you make it rated T, though.
Yeah, well, that's Nintendo. They can't just do a rated T.
But when Earthbound got ported to the Wii U, it was rated T.
Yeah, but
They do Fire Emblem and Metroid.
I know, but they're just stupid. They just I don't know. It would be nice because it really is one of the best RPGs I've ever played. It would be amazing. They made. Did you see like the fan remake or the fan trailer that
I saw parts of it. I didn't see the whole thing, but it looks
reimagined
gorgeous.
Smother 3 in the Link's Awakening style. Like that looked amazing. Like I would love to play a game that looked like that. That'd be nice. That's like the white whale of like Japan only content in terms of video games. But maybe someday.
But yeah, Live Alive looks cool. I'm actually really interested in this. I might grab it pretty quickly.
Yeah.
And now also in like weird random revivals, Wii Sports free.
Nintendo Switch Sport. Okay.
I love how everyone was unanimously, everybody was excited.
And then we saw the character designs.
Yeah.
And then where are the fucking Miis?
And it's like they have Miis at the end, so clearly they're in the game, but
yeah, I don't know.
Like, okay, I get you
giving you options, I guess.
I guess, but like show both at that point.
Yeah.
I want to be able to create both of these things at that point.
Yeah, make it be like an actual thing in the trailer. Like be like, oh, by the way, you can use these avatars or Miis.
And it's like, other than the characters, like it looks pretty. I like that location. It's really nice.
Yeah.
This looks like a really cool thing.
It's just why are they like metaverse avatars? Like what the fuck? But yeah, I'm excited.
I hate that the metaverse is just reinventing things that have already existed for years.
Exactly.
I mean,
Second Life has been around for how long?
Yeah.
Club Penguin has been around for how long? Toontown's been around for how long?
Yeah.
The metaverse is just worse Neopets.
True.
Okay, so you can put Matt in the game by making a Mii of him, but he won't be a boss probably.
Yeah. The boss is
literally unplayable.
Metaverse avatars. Yeah, I mean that's dumb, but otherwise it's cool. It looks cool.
Yeah. So where did they waited as long as they did the?
Yeah, it feels like a weird time to bring it back. It's a particularly random time.
It's also weird, like the release, because like they already established there's 2 updates that have major content in them, and at that point, why not just wait till it's ready?
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you just have golf in at the start then? Because golf is pretty big deal.
Yeah.
Also,
well, I guess because it's a big deal, it'll actually like get people to like pick up the game again if they dropped it. Like once golf is actually released, because that's kind of like its own separate mode. It's not like
Wii Sports is such a replayable game, though. I don't think that's that huge of an issue.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know.
I don't know. I don't mind that it's releasing without golf. Like, I think it's fine that mode will come later.
I'm just saying that like it's weird that they're releasing without a whole sport.
Yeah, but it does have potential for them to like add new sports in the future. It is kind of disappointing that this is just like the basic like Wii Sport experience and not just Resort, which had like the airplane mode and the whole cool setting of Woohoo Islands.
Like Wii Sports Club from Wii U. Like
it'd be cool if you could roam around that area. That'd be nice.
I mean,
it would, but it doesn't seem like you can. It just has like a menu select screen.
There's no baseball or boxing though.
Yeah,
I guess because they figured the fencing mode kind of replaces boxing.
I guess, yeah.
I think they should have all of them, but
Yeah.
I'm glad swordplay is back.
Yeah, swordplay is one of the highlights of Resort. It's nice to have new sports as well. Volleyball and soccer are good fits. Weird to have soccer when you just announced the Mario soccer game, but I mean, I don't know.
This is first-person soccer.
Yeah, true.
And badminton is literally just a tennis reskin.
Yeah, that's
why?
bizarre.
They have free version of tennis space. So they have tennis, ping pong, and badminton, right?
Yeah, well, do they have ping pong in this?
That's what I'm asking. Now I don't remember.
No, I don't. No, they don't have ping pong.
No.
I'm skimming the trailer right now.
They had ping pong in Resort, right?
Yeah, it was like the
Okay, I'm probably
replacement for
thinking of
tennis.
that.
They didn't have
Yeah.
regular tennis in Resort.
Okay. Still, though, why
Um,
have two? Those are way too similar.
Yeah, exactly.
I know there's some differences, but
even volleyball, you could argue.
Yeah,
yeah,
you could argue
You know,
volleyball.
that's probably what I was thinking of.
Yeah, I'm looking at the menu right now. It has volleyball, badminton, bowling, soccer, chambra, which is swordplay, and tennis. And then they only announced golf will be coming later.
Yeah, like badminton would have worked better as like a extra mode of tennis, like how
Yeah.
you had swordplay or swordplay showdown.
Yeah, like if you're only gonna have 6 sports, I would like some more variety, and you could have just brought baseball back. But oh well. IDK. I guess baseball's not really the most popular thing from Wii Sports. Neither is boxing.
I
But
prefer frisbee golf to golf, to be honest.
yeah,
Yeah.
but I'm excited to try this out. I think actually, like as we're recording this, I think the global test is happening.
Yeah, it starts today. That was pretty.
Yeah.
That's a nice change of pace for Nintendo to actually like be caring about their online service.
Yeah, to actually test out the online. Like that's pretty cool.
It reminds you of the Splatoon global test fires.
True, yeah.
Oh, you know what? They're probably going to do it for Splatoon 3 again.
Oh yeah, that'd be awesome.
Remember when they made the global test punch?
For arms.
Yeah, I tried it and then I realized, wow, I don't like this.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, seems like a cool game.
All right, and next up is the Taiko drumming game. The only thing I want to point out is that we got to hear say Megalovania.
Yep.
All right, so the next thing is Triangle Strategy. We didn't need to see this again.
Nope.
We've seen this in every direct so far.
Yeah.
I don't care.
I
Is
don't.
that
I feel
still
like
a working title, or is that the final title?
that's the final title now,
final title.
which doesn't surprise me because Octopath Traveler was Project Octopath Traveler before they decided that it was just called Octopath Traveler.
Yeah. I mean, I think
Again-
Octopath Traveler is like a better name than Triangle Strategy.
Yeah,
Like,
I just call it Tactics or something, like a tactics game, because that's what they did for the Final Fantasy ones.
Triangle Tactics.
Sure, that's even better.
yeah.
Honestly,
whatever.
but given the choice between Octopath and Triangle, I would go for Octopath anyway because that's a full RPG instead of strategy.
Yeah.
I'd rather play that. I mean, I'm
Indeed.
sure. I think by this point you know if you're interested in Triangle strategy or not.
Yeah.
It also doesn't help that this was where they announced the Live Alive remake, which has the same art style.
Yeah.
Which one am I going to go for? The tactical RPG that takes place at a castle, or the one that has dinosaurs and cowboys in it?
Exactly. Like, it just looks way more impressive.
And also is slightly cheaper.
Yeah. Anyway, though.
Next up is the Cuphead DLC. No real new information, but it's cool that we are reminded that it exists.
Yep. Still looks good.
Metroid Dread getting updates. Hard mode and easy mode.
Hard mode's already in the game. This is
It's
instant.
Okay, expert mode.
Great for the fucking masochists out there who want that.
Yeah.
I don't like that though.
Easy mode is definitely a good thing for newer, not as people that just aren't as good at gaming, I guess.
Yeah. Like it's just nice to have that option.
They like said in the pre-release that Dread would be a good starting point for more Metroid fans. No, this game is brutal.
Yeah, this is a really hard game.
Yeah.
Even by Metroid standards. So I'm glad this exists. It's nice that they're adding a boss rush mode. That's cool because the bosses are really good.
I really would have preferred to have the boss rush mode now, but that's the more exciting one. So
yeah, it's just nice to get this. Like it's a free update that doesn't feel like it was missing content. Like the game felt complete at launch, and these are just little bonuses that are nice to have. So that's cool.
All right. We are at the point where we're just going to be able to blow through a lot of the rest of these. Next up is Earthbound getting ported to the NSO, which we all called because it was fucking obvious it was going to happen.
Well,
yeah.
Toy retweeted.
Toy retweeted the direct.
And This
I
isn't
mean,
special anymore because they already did it on Wii U and 3DS.
yeah, it isn't.
Yeah.
It isn't at all. Like,
Well, what about
It's too little, too
They
late.
still drag their feet on it.
I can't believe they made a big deal out of this, but not Banjo Kazooie. Like,
Yeah.
huh? Like,
It's like,
that's weird.
this isn't special anymore. You've done it before. It's too little, too late.
Yeah, I don't give a shit anymore.
Put the rest of the games on there now. Put Mario RPG, put Chrono Trigger, put everything on here. We shouldn't still be getting any SNES games. We should be done, and we should have everything. And it's embarrassing that we don't.
Yeah.
If anything, again, I mentioned it's the Teleview stuff earlier. That would be way more interesting to see. It'd be cooler if it see like some of the Super Scope stuff.
Yep.
But no, we're still drip feeding games. There's still first party stuff missing that shouldn't be. We should be getting deep cuts at this point, not the well beloved stuff. We should already have the well beloved stuff.
Yep. Oh well.
So next up are the things that are in this sizzle reel, which are like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 games. Zombie Army 4. Okay, that exists.
Yeah, I don't care about any of these.
Getsu Fumaden, that's out already. Looks visually cool. I don't really care.
Yeah.
Everyone was like blowing the loads over this one as announced in the Indie Direct. I'm like, I've seen this style so many times before. It doesn't do anything before anymore. It still looks pretty and cool. It's cool that it's a deep cut NES game. Why the fuck is Konami considered an indie dev?
I don't know. Konami just doesn't have its shit together. That's why.
But it's already out, so you know if you want it, it's already out. Next up was that Demon Slayer game. It's a Demon Slayer game. I don't watch Demon Slayer. Does anyone here watch Demon Slayer?
No.
Nope.
Okay. I'm sure it's great. I just haven't gotten to it.
Yeah.
Next up is Lego Brawls.
It's a game.
It just came out of nowhere.
Lego.
Smash Bros. Put it on the Smash clone pile.
It's Lego.
Weird they didn't show off the Skywalker Saga because that comes out in about a month.
I guess that maybe they're hiding what the Switch version looks like.
Yeah.
That'd be sad.
I'm getting the game on PS4. Next up, 2 Point Campus. It's a tycoon game. You've played things like this already.
Yep. It's a game.
Next up, the big one. Mario
yeah.
Kart 8 DLC. What the hell?
Wow. Okay. Why 5 years later? Like, why did it take this long?
I am
guess
glad
they were
it's
just
happening.
focused on
But
tour
why?
this whole time.
Arlo had a theory
Yeah.
that they were working on Mario Kart 9, but 8 Deluxe just kept on selling, so it didn't make sense to make a new game on the same system. So they just took the retro courses that they were working on and put it in 8.
And then
Yeah,
and then doubled it.
But most of these are from tour, though. Like, most of these were ported from tour currently.
Yeah, like I'm getting the sense that maybe they were kept working on tour, and then tour wasn't making money because no one wanted to play fucking tour. So they said,
Yeah.
"All right, put them in 8."
I mean, I'm sure tour made money because they kept supporting it for so long. So
They're still supporting it.
they're still going.
Yeah, but that's also because
Um,
everything's just so expensive that they only need to sell so much.
Yeah.
And like,
I
apparently, a lot that you weren't even ever playing against live people. You're playing against bots mimicking real people.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so tour is dumb. We've all established that. But yeah,
It's
this
just
is
so
cool.
wild. Like, and it's like 48 courses. That's more than what Mario Kart 8 or Vanilla had at launch.
Yeah, it's like the
They are
game
more
being
than doubling the
doubled.
game.
That's insane.
It's more than doubled at this point.
Like okay, a lot of people are complaining about the graphics though, because they do not look as good as base Mario Kart 8. That's
But
true.
it's a completely
I
different
mean,
art style at that point.
Yeah, I don't care
It
that
doesn't
much.
look bad. It's just jarring to jump from one to the other.
Yeah,
Like
I
it's
just
gonna
wanna
be jarring
race on
going
them.
from like you're
Do you
going
know
from
if
like
they're finalized yet?
maybe
We don't know, but it does come out in a month. So I mean,
Mhm.
I don't know. I feel like they're probably pretty finalized in
and
terms
like
of graphics.
$25 for all that. Like that's a great deal. If you have an expansion pass, you're getting it for free as well, so that's nice. Which
Yeah, that
I
adds
do
a
want to
lot of
ask a
value
question.
to the expansion pack. Like I
I
think
do want to ask about expansion pack 2 separately for something, but like, it's like just the fact that this is happening is great. I'd like more characters though.
yeah, more characters would be great. Even just
'Cause
port some of the costumes from tour over. Like
yeah,
for that would be cool to have.
put Diddy Kong and Birdo in the game.
Yeah, honestly. but yeah, I don't mind the graphical downgrade. Like, really, would they go all out for glorified DLC?
No.
Like,
Because
yeah,
I'm sure bulk development has long since ceased. This is probably the Tor team working on it now.
yeah. Like, I mean, it's fine. I just,
Because we have to remember that Mario Kart 8 first came out in 2014.
yeah,
This thing came out like 8 years ago originally. You're not
yeah,
going to have that same dev team just ready to go. Some of
yeah.
those people probably don't even work for Nintendo anymore. This is the Tor team working on it most likely.
Yeah, like the amount of graphical fidelity they would have to put in for something that costs like $25 or is free if you have the expansion pack, like I don't think it would be worth the investment. So I mean, like I get it why it looks like this. It's
Yeah.
fine to me. I just want to play these courses, so that's fine.
If I would like some more battle mode courses though.
Oh yeah.
Imagine that 96
yeah.
racing courses, 8 battle maps.
And half of them aren't. No, they got rid of the original 8 ones. Never mind.
I mean, it can't be that hard to make battle map, like retro battle
Yeah.
map. Like they got to be simpler than courses, right? Like,
Yeah.
because they're just enclosed.
Some
in
of them are just
arenas.
circles.
Yeah, like it can't be that hard. Make the Nintendo DS one. Just model a Nintendo DS in space. There you go.
Let us
Blackboard.
fight on a Switch.
How fucking hard is Blockport to remake?
Yeah.
Come on. Yeah,
But
that would be
Big
nice.
Donut's already in there, right?
No, they don't have Big Donut. Yeah,
Oh,
like
well, Big
really
Donut.
remastering battle courses, it's got to be easier than remastering race courses. So I mean,
Yeah.
that'd be
Because
nice.
it's an enclosed space. It's not very big.
Yeah. Anyway, though, in terms of the courses they picked for this first wave, I like them. I mean, Coconut Mall is obviously a goat. Like everyone's happy to see that back. I think it looks pretty good actually. Like people are like, it looks iffy, but I like the interior of the mall from what we've seen. I have to see more of it, obviously, but the outside looked a little iffy. But I'm happy Coconut Mall's back. That's my favorite race course in all Mario Kart. So
Oh yeah, they obviously know how big of a deal.
they know how much. Yeah, they were playing the fucking Coconut Mall music.
Yeah.
I'm
not worried about seeing any of my favorites return yet because there's like still like over 30 courses left to go.
Yeah,
I'm sure I'll get a good bulk of them. I'm sure everyone wants Waluigi Pinball.
Yeah,
sure that's
I'd
on the
be
docket.
shocked if they didn't have Waluigi Pinball in because that's like they know it's a fan favorite.
It's
It
like
was
they
in
know that
Tour anyway, so it's fine.
we know there's no Smash speculation anymore, so now we have to do Mario Kart speculation.
Yeah.
I hope Dante
those are
makes
the
it
other
in the Mario
choices.
Kart DLC.
Yeah. I feel like they're going for like easy ones, like 3DS Toad Circuit. Like, okay, who gives a shit? Like,
It's there.
yeah, they're
wanna
probably
see-
going to do easy ones to fill out some of them. But
I want to see the 64 Wario Stadium come back.
yeah, the only 64 one that hasn't come back. I'm happy that the tour ones are coming in because they are pretty basic, but at the same time, we haven't been able to play them in a real Mario Kart. So
Yeah,
I don't
I
mind
haven't
them.
played most of these at all.
Yeah.
I think I only dicked around for like 5-10 minutes on tour and played like free races. I think I only had one original course.
Yeah.
And I don't remember much of it.
With that said, Jonathan pointed out to me this one original course from Tour, Ninja Hideaway, is like really fantastic. Like there's so many branching paths. The aesthetic is cool. It's like it's this hidden gem that's like buried in Tour among all the other like pretty basic tracks. Yeah. It's like so like in a month the world is gonna be exposed to Ninja Hideaway and be like, what the fuck? Where was this course the whole time?
You know,
It's like it feels like a course that could have debuted in like a real Mario Kart game. Like it really is that cool. So I'm excited for that.
You'll be really cool. I don't know if they could legally do this, but you'll be really cool if they put some of the courses in the arcade games in.
That would be so cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm not sure who holds the rights to those ones.
I
mean, the buddy with Namco, so it shouldn't be that hard. Hell, put Pac-Man in the game.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
If they were doing those ones, they'd like need to bring Pac-Man in as a character.
Yeah,
and also
I feel like they would have said that.
They would have showed them off in the showcase of all the Mario.
Well, if he's coming in later on.
Yeah. Yeah. Choco Mountain's nice to have back. GBA Sky Garden, whatever. Who cares? Shroom Ridge, who cares? Tokyo Blur, Paris Promenade, cool to try them out, I guess. Mostly just I'm excited for Coconut Mall and Ninja Hideaway.
And we don't know what's coming in the future, how fast these are coming out.
Yeah.
I imagine if this is going to be done by around this time next year, it'd probably be pretty quick.
Yeah.
Yeah. You also got like the lifespan of the Switch probably isn't going to be like another year or two. So I don't know how long they're going to want to keep.
Yeah, I don't know. We are on year 6 of the Switch, I believe, which is pretty crazy to think about. So I mean,
Yeah.
like we might be heading towards the end soon. Maybe by then they'll start working on. They'll get Mario Kart 9 ready. I don't know.
I feel like if we see a new 3D Mario coming, that's probably a big indicator that we're almost done.
Yeah.
We got like a second Splatoon on this console, which is surprising.
Yeah, that is
Yeah.
surprising considering we're so far into the console length. You'd think they might want to hold off till the next one, but I don't know.
There
I don't
was
know how
that
long they
interview
plan-
saying that apparently Furukawa thinks this is only like we're only halfway done, which I
Huh.
don't know if that can be true or not with PlayStation 5 and X Series X out.
Yeah,
I
the
feel like
Switch is
develop-
really behind those consoles.
I feel like devs aren't gonna be able to put up with this that much longer. Like, I get that, like, okay, handheld is a big selling point in of itself that's worthwhile. But I feel like we're gonna hit that point soon where we're gonna stop seeing support at a certain point.
Yeah.
The Switch hasn't really graphic fidelity hasn't mattered. It's just been the classic. It's just been a museum of games from everybody except Nintendo.
Yeah. Nintendo, you
So-
gotta get the subscription service.
It's just been like a bunch of old games put on portable for the first time. So they haven't made it hasn't it's lacking specs or whatever compared to PS5 and Xbones. They don't really
Yeah.
matter because it's just legacy content that's it thrives with.
Yeah. I mean, it
That's
has
fair.
a few current gen games, but I mean that's not really why you buy a Switch. You know, they're just bonuses. You mainly buy the Switch for Nintendo games, so it's just like, yeah, I don't know. But at the same time, I don't know. Like it's gonna be really far behind the competition in a couple years. The Nintendo probably needs to upgrade.
Do
But I
not
don't know,
buy
we
Sonic
haven't heard
Frontiers on
anything.
Switch. Please get that on one of the other consoles.
Yeah, we haven't really heard anything about the Switch's successor. Like I don't know.
There's rumors.
Maybe
all
they'll
the time, but yeah, Nintendo
maybe
hasn't
they'll
said anything
finally
specifically.
announce the NX.
Maybe.
And
I think-
allegedly,
Yeah.
the Switch OLED was supposed to be like a Switch Pro, but because of the all the shortages, like chip shortages, they decided against it.
Okay.
Mm. Yeah. Maybe the pandemic altered their plans. It
Yeah.
could be. But we don't know.
Is that the last we have to say for Mario Kart DLC?
I'm just glad that most of the tracks I want to play in 8 are courses that are in 7, so they were easy to port to Tour, so they'll probably be ported to here.
Yeah, 7 had great retro tracks. Like 7 had the best tracks from Wii come back. So hopefully they'll port those. They already put them in Tour, so hopefully they'll come to 8. Like Maple Treeway, Koopa Cape, Mushroom Gorge, and then obviously Coconut Mall, which is already in.
And I want to also play the Shy Guy Bazaar.
Shy Guy Bazaar is a good one. So yeah, good, cool idea. Excited for more.
I hope the Spiny Shell Cup is just all Rainbow Road.
Oh yeah, I want to mention that again. The fact that the last cup they listed is the Spiny Shell Cup is really fucking sinister. Like
Good.
that's funny. It better be all Rainbow Roads. We Rainbow Road better come back.
Wii Rainbow Road is the end one.
Yeah. Man.
Yeah. Just hope we don't have to buy Mario Kart 8 Deluxe on the next system.
Yeah. Please make a new one at that point. God. Anyway, though, final announcement.
Xenoblade 3. I've only played X and I didn't play that much. I didn't get to the robot part. So I don't really, and that's not even normal Xenoblade, so I don't really have any real
I feel like
opinions
Patrick
on
and
it.
I are the only ones who know Xenoblade. Yeah, I'm excited for this. I'm only a huge fan of, or I'm not even a huge fan. I'm a fan of 1. I don't care for 2 that much, but I do like some aspects of 2. I like
we
its
know the
characters.
stories and plots world of both
Yeah.
the Xenoblades.
We know the stories of 1 and 2. It's cool that they're bringing them together. I think the new character design is neat. I I think it's just nice to have one that actually ties 1 and 2 together, makes it a cohesive trilogy. Because like with 2, it's not really a direct sequel. It follows up on some plot elements from 1, but it's mostly its completely own thing. 3 is said to actually bring the worlds of 1 and 2 together, and that's just a really smart idea.
Oh, the worlds of 1 and 2 are at war with each other.
That's just neat. That's so conceptually neat, I think. A lot of the trailer just looked like typical Xenoblade stuff. Like there were a lot of environments that I was like, didn't I see that in 1? Like, but overall though, it's cool conceptually. I like what I'm hearing about the new characters, like on Twitter. I like the guy who can just control paper. I don't know why. That's just funny to me.
New character design looks great.
Yeah, so I'd say this is a very satisfying very satisfying looking new Xenoblade. And
then James had to call me out on Twitter because
Patrick thought this one character was Nia, and I'm like, no, you fucking idiot, that's not Nia, it just looks like her.
But they have the same core crystal placement.
Who gives a shit? Also, spoilers.
Also, Nia's also in the trailer.
Apparently. I don't know.
Apparently, Melia and Nia are the opposing faction leaders.
We'll see. I'm just glad. Like, it's been a while since Xenoblade 2. It's about time for a new one. Cool that Monolith is has been working on this for a while now. Cool game.
Xenoblade fans just get consistently fed.
Yeah, it's so weird that like Xenoblade is one of the Nintendo's biggest areas of focus nowadays. Like, I mean, it sells decently well, but like it's just, I mean, I think it's because it has a dedicated developer attached to it. You know, Monolith keeps wanting to make them, just like how Intelligent Systems has Fire Emblem, and then like HAL has Kirby. I feel like that's the main reason those are the franchises that keep coming out at a consistent pace. Whereas like stuff like Metroid doesn't always have a consistent developer behind it. It's like, because I don't think it's mainly low sales, because like Metroid sells about as well as Fire Emblem or like Xenoblade. So I really just think it's these developers are attached to these franchises and they want to keep making them. So that's cool. Glad they keep making them. I like Xenoblade.
That's here Williams microwave.
Yep, well, we did it. We got to the end of the direct. Good direct.
Wow, it's a good thing we don't have to talk about any more Nintendo stuff.
Speaking of talking about Nintendo stuff, time for the Smash character of the day, which is Young Link. He's Link, but young. I like his voice.
He is the most badass hero in the Zelda franchise.
Yeah, I mean, it's weird to think about the fact that, like, this is the protagonist of my favorite video game of all time. Like, I look at the Smash roster and I'm like, which of these characters is from my favorite video game of all time? Young Link. Like, for a character I really don't care much about in Smash.
Well, I mean, it's just Link again.
The Hero of Time has gone through the most shit.
William's got onto his phone.
Yeah.
Both in Ocarina.
Well, yeah. Hey, you guys saw what I posted earlier in the channel. You knew this was going to happen.
Yeah.
Yeah. William's making dinner now.
I am hungry, so I am driving to get food.
Epic. Oh, you're driving?
Yes, I said I was
There's a
going to get
microwave in his
food.
car.
I meant that very literally. That is my
shit.
here right now.
That's crazy, bro. Anyway, Young Link is cool. I mean,
yeah.
Obviously, like, Toon Link was better to like replace him with. He's more expressive and just has a better design. But like,
and does multiple games.
Yeah, so Young Link being cut from Smash wasn't really a big factor. They're like the same thing. But I mean, having him back in Ultimate is neat because you just got the fire arrows, the skill.
In Ultimate, he's my favorite of the Links to play as. I like his multi-dab and fire arrows.
Yeah, he's just a very fun standard Link.
Just because he's the best Link doesn't mean that I like his portrayal in Smash.
I hate the fact that his final Smash is not the Fierce Deity. That was so obvious, and then they just gave him the fucking Triforce Slash. I don't think Young Link has ever like canonically even had the Triforce. Like,
no, he had it at the end of Ocarina.
Piece of shit.
I mean, it shows up, but he doesn't really use it, right?
Yeah.
Well, if you use it, then you transfer into the adult Link.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He like turns into adult Link, before he can use it. I don't know. I forget.
It is really fucked up that it was like 60 degrees this morning, and now it's in the 30s again.
Yeah, what the fuck? Fucking climate change. Anyway.
When I'm done, half of the temperature will still exist.
Thank you, Thanos. Very cool. Yeah, I mean,
It is very cool outside.
I hate when they spam the fucking arrows at me.
Yeah.
That's annoying.
Sure, I mean, I don't mind how young Link is in Ultimate with the amount of characters they had to put in the game. So, it's not like I expected a bunch of Majora's Mask moves.
Yeah, no, I mean, that was fine. You're just porting him over because everyone is here. Like, that's the only reason Young Link was returning. But, I mean, I don't know. The final Smash would have been nice.
Yeah, that would have been an easy one.
Oh, well.
They gave Link a new final Smash.
Yo, Little Caesars, let's go!
Fuck you. Little Caesars
Ew.
is bad. I'm the bitch in your ear saying Little Caesars is bad.
It's
They
okay, I
gave-
just passed it.
Okay, good.
Yo, family restaurant, let's go!
Yo, wait, why didn't you just go to McDonald's?
I want Burger King or Taco Bell. I have to decide which one.
Okay,
yet.
well, good.
Choose Burger King.
Can we get a cameo from whoever's taking your order?
Yeah, can we get a
On
cameo?
Burger King employee.
Can we just ask
if the mic
what is
picks
their
them
thoughts
up.
on Young Link?
Yeah, ask the Burger King employee what they think of Young Link.
About Young Link. I'm just getting my fucking Whopper and maybe something else. Do they still have the ghost pepper nuggets?
I forget. I forgot.
I
Yeah,
haven't
look,
seen
they
it
don't
lately.
have
Well, whatever. Just put the Burger King person on when you get there.
You're gonna hear me ordering. I'm not turning my mic off.
Yeah. Well, exactly. We'll
Yeah.
hear them and you, and we'll see what you have to say. While William is driving, anyone else have thoughts about Young Link?
Well, like,
Yeah, I think you're.
as
He's
a
green.
character, James,
He doesn't have to be green.
Shay Frost,
That's true.
man. Young Link, he's gone through so much shit, right?
Yeah, Young Link is fucked. Like, the world got destroyed before his eyes. He had to be an adult when he was still just a child. Then he had to go through fucking nightmare hell Termina. Like, what the fuck? And then he becomes a skeleton man in Twilight Princess. Like, he is just...
Man?
He had the worst fucking luck. What did his boy do to deserve any of this?
Exist.
Exactly, existence. But
That's what he did.
he's cool though. Like, he doesn't have much of a character because silent protagonist. But like, it's just cool to see him persevering after all this. It's nice that he went looking for Navi after all that time. Like, I like him.
To show you he's still the seasoned hero from Oot, he does a bunch of flips.
He does a bunch of cool flips in Majora's Mask when you jump off a ledge. I like when he gets hugged by Cremia and she just mushes him into her boobs. That's funny.
He reunites a marriage couple just to reset it all.
Yeah.
Immediately afterwards.
He talks to the toilet hands. But basically, what I'm saying is play Majora's Mask. But like, don't get
on NSO today.
No, don't fuck you, Nintendo.
Not NSO yet till next week.
Yeah, Yeah, Patrick, are you implying we won't get the podcast up until next week? Which, maybe.
Probably.
Anyway, yeah, Majora's Mask is the epicest game. I would recommend that. Anyone else have Young Link thoughts?
Never played as him.
Yeah, he's a guy.
Can we
I
retcon
agree with
Young Link
everything.
Italian?
Yeah. What's up, William?
Can we retcon it so that he's Italian?
Sure, I don't see why
okay.
not.
That's why he has.
There's not enough Italian
he's Italian.
characters for Nintendo yet.
Yeah, Nintendo never does Italian people.
Yeah, I wish Sam was Italian.
I think it's very funny too that in Smash his death sounds are just taken straight from Ocarina of Time. Like they never recorded new ones. His death sounds are funny.
The bit crunch?
He's a funny guy. What's up?
Do they still have the bit crunched audio that you can tell that's compressed?
Yeah. It's funny. And speaking of funny, we probably find some funny questions that we can answer.
That I can't see because I'm now in the Burger King drive-thru.
Oh boy.
Hell yeah.
Okay,
So ask the Burger King employee to give us a question too.
Yeah, ask them for some questions.
Tell us when you reach the order place.
Yes. Yeah, let us know and we'll be quiet and we'll hear what they have to say.
Oh, I'm not going to say anything. I'm just going to start talking and you'll hear it.
Epic. Okay, so let's see what questions we got.
I'm just gonna put this in the general. They just asked who would win.
I don't see anyone. Oh.
Oh.
Shit.
Alamar has Pikmin,
Ooh.
and he's the season fighter, so...
Yeah, Alamar would kick Louis'
Yeah.
ass.
Almar versus Louis, Olimar.
Oh, this is kind of interesting. Video downloader asks, after hearing your thoughts on Hamilton, I want to ask if there's other movies / entertainment media you gave a 10 out of 10 or high score to, but you just don't care about it and are never going to watch it again. That's a very good question.
That's a good,
Yo, the menu is missing like 3 panels.
That's funny. Burger King. No, I'm just kidding. Burger King's not a 10 out of 10. Yeah, I mean, Hamilton's like the best example just because I was so burned out from it for so long that it's just like, fuck. I don't know.
You
I'd
did
probably
that to
say-
yourself.
Yeah. Another example I think is The Last of Us 1, not 2. Because like 1 is an excellent game. I just don't think I would get much out of it again. Like it was a really heartbreaking story too. So it's just kind of like, I don't know. I think a single playthrough of that is fine. It's not like I'm like, I acknowledge that it's an amazing game, but it's not something I really care that much about, to be honest. I don't know. I might replay like the Uncharted games again though, because those are like more fun and like more roller coaster esque and like, yeah, like other Naughty Dog stuff. But like Last of Us 1, I think once was enough. Last of Us 2, God, once was definitely enough. But yeah, anyone else
For
though?
any media, right?
What's up?
This
Any
is for
media.
any media, right?
Yeah.
Okay, Uncut Gems is a fantastic fucking movie, and I'm never gonna watch it again because it was really fucking stressful.
Yeah. Oh, I feel that with Grave of the Fireflies as well. I never want to watch Grave of the Fireflies again.
Oh. Tale of the Princess Kaguya. Except I didn't think it was a 10 out of 10. I thought it was an 8.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna watch it again.
I haven't seen it yet, but I'll get it when the Steelbook comes out in like 2 months.
Yeah. Chris and Ben, what about y'all?
I'd probably say like a lot of it. You go first, Chris.
I didn't hear the question, so I was getting tea.
Oh.
So, is there any
Alright.
media you would give like a high score to, or like a 10 out of 10 or something, but you just don't care about it and are never gonna watch it again?
The Dead Space animated movies. They're good. I watched them. I can remember them vividly, and I have no intention to ever watch them again.
Yep. Sounds good.
I don't know about any movies, but I know a lot.
Up.
Personally, have a lot of. Okay. I have a lot of video games. Yeah, I have some. I'll go back and play them, but I just don't really envision replaying the whole game from start to finish. It's just like such a time investment, and I could be playing other things, like to get the story mode out of. But yeah, as for a video game, like as like any of the 3D Mario's, I'll go back to, but there's not really a ton of story reason for me to replay it or from start to finish. I'll just replay the levels if I want to.
Yeah. Sounds good.
Yeah, there was a very good question. Opinions on the current state of the Sugandese political climate. I hear Ligma is very rampant over there right now, so I would hate to be over there.
Yeah. I'm not brave enough for politics.
You should really
It is
take a
against
look
the rules
at
in
the.
this podcast.
You should really be taking a look at that political party called Rubandese, though. Rub on these nuts, son.
Ha, got him. Oh, here's one. From Oli Kuma. If the Persona series could have a crossover with another series, which one would you like it to be with, and which one would you not? First of all, keep Persona out of Danganronpa. Keep those two apart. That's what I say for not. For what I would want, I think a Persona Ace Attorney crossover would be.
Oh my god, that would be amazing.
That would be so funny. Oh my god.
Phoenix has to prove that Goro Akechi's the real murderer.
Yeah, Goro Akechi just straight up is an Ace Attorney villain. Adachi too. It'd be so funny. Yeah. For some reason, I think Chie and Lada would get along really well.
You mean for some reason?
Yeah. But yeah, even like putting our dubs aside, I think canonically Persona and Ace Attorney would be a great fit together. That would be funny. But does anyone else have any Persona Dream crossovers?
Okay.
Persona 8.
Imagine Lego Persona.
Sure.
That's how we would get all the that's how we get all the series together.
Hi, can
Yeah.
I get a Whopper meal with cheese? Medium. Dr. Pepper.
Hey, well, can you give me a
And then I get
milkshake?
the spicy chicken by itself.
Damn, he's really thinking that one over.
And that'll be it then.
Ooh, The Last Jedi is
Okay, thank
trending
you.
on Twitter again.
What the fuck? Stop it. There are other movies.
Dr.
Wait,
Pepper,
what's
good
trending?
choice, my dude.
Futaba was trending on Twitter because their birthday is tomorrow.
For us.
It's tomorrow.
Yeah.
It's tomorrow, Japan already.
Oh shit, you're right.
Wait,
You know-
what? Okay, Mason H has a question. If you
Wait,
weigh 99 pounds and 1 pound of nachos, does that make you 1% nachos?
Yes.
Mathematically, yes.
Burger King does not
Read that
accept
again?
$100 bills.
Yeah.
That's weird. If you weigh 99 pounds and 1 pound of nachos, does that make you 1% nachos?
They didn't say we ate the nachos though. There's just 1 pound of nachos.
Well,
Yeah,
Sounds
ooh,
like
true.
you're
Yeah,
99
that's why
pounds,
I'm like confused.
and there's a pound of nachos too.
you
Yeah.
are what you eat, Benjamin.
Yeah, we didn't eat anything though. It's
Damn,
just saying there's a pound of nachos there.
Yeah, I'm confused.
So I'm gonna have to go no.
Yeah,
I think the only person that would be is Jack Black.
sure.
Nacho
He is
Libre,
Nacho.
motherfucker.
Yeah.
Nacho Libre.
Going back to the Persona question, one series that I think would be really cool to see would be a Yakuza crossover for no reason.
Oh
Just
yeah,
because I'd
that
love
would
to
be
see
fun.
Kiryu beating the shit out of Goro Akechi with like a bicycle.
Oh,
Yeah,
that'd be perfect.
that would be cool.
The more I've molded over in my mind, the more it would seem like a very interesting thing. It would be to have the characters in a Dead Space setting, just because of how gritty that game gets, in as well as the lore in the background. So that would be pretty neat.
Yeah.
That's just me, a person who's played all of them.
I mean, if
Oh, you know what? I just remembered. Someone did a mod for Sonic Robo Blast 2 that turns the game into a Persona game.
Huh.
Like, it's modeled after Persona 4. So you're just playing basically a fan-made Persona 4 within the engine for Sonic Robo Blast 2, which is in and of itself a highly modified version of Doom 2.
Amazing.
Well, I'm gonna go find that now and play it.
Can I put Persona in Kaguya?
Sure.
The characters. Wait, who's gonna be the racist?
Why does there need to
There
be?
doesn't need to be a racist. I don't know. For everyone who's confused, we have this running joke for some reason that like we headcanon that Miko Ino is racist for some reason, and we always joke like Miko Ino's such a fucking piece of shit for being racist. I don't know why. There's nothing in canon to back that up. We just
It
thought of
literally
it
all
one day.
stemmed from one of our Pokemon streams where we dubbed over the Shining Pearl, where
Yeah.
I just randomly, I think somebody asked us about racism, and I forget what it was, and I just blurted out, yeah, Miko Inu, she's fucking racist.
Exactly. Miko Ino. Yeah, so now when I just see a picture of Miko Ino, I'm like, you fucking piece of shit. Oh my god. Anyway.
William, you getting your order?
I'm behind a car that's and at the window now.
Okay.
So I'm next.
Ask the person when you get your food about something.
Ask them.
Young Link? I don't know.
Their opinion on Yummo Wickersham, and then just drive away.
Vector is asking, what's a piece of media that you'd like to see an expanded universe to, if any, of course, because everyone is tired of extended universes. So I would say, for the most part, I'm good, except I wouldn't mind if, I don't know, there were like connective threads between Nintendo games with each other.
Yeah,
Like cameos, like they used to do.
yeah, that'd be nice.
Whatever
Samus
happened to just
showed
a
up
simple
in Kirby
cameo or
Dream 3.
sequels?
Yeah. That'd be nice.
How is it a Sonic Cinematic Universe? It's just sequels to each other in a single TV show.
But it's Knuckles' TV show, so that's a universe.
But he's a Sonic character.
Imagine if the Plasma Ray from Pikmin is revealed to actually be a mutated X parasite.
Okay.
And then
This is so dumb.
the X infects
Hey,
Dinosaur Planet from
Remember the
Star Fox.
Starfy games?
Food Fight Expanded Universe.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
You remember the Starfy games with the little starfish dude? Wario
Yeah.
was in one of them for a whole level.
Huh. That's pretty epic. Well, here's a fun one. Nicholas Gomez asks, "What's your dream casting for an animated Smash Bros. Movie, and why would it be James Earl Jones as Mewtwo, Josh Brolin as Ganondorf, and Tom Holland as Link?"
Those are
That's
some good suggestions.
Okay, I'm pulling
Yeah,
up
I
some
mean,
window
It's
now.
a loaded question, though.
Jeez.
Put in Eddie Redmayne as Shulk.
What?
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you
Thank
for the
you.
food.
I didn't get the food yet. I'm getting it now. I'm at the
Oh,
window
yeah.
right now.
William, ask them who they want as in the animated Smash Bros. Movie. Who would they cast? Okay, we'll find out in a second. Anyway, in the meantime, I want
Order the Whopper meal and the spicy chicken.
Chris Pratt as Mario. That'd be funny. I want Charlie Day as Luigi.
I want Owen Wilson to voice somebody.
Owen Wilson could voice Oh yeah, this is voice acting. They don't have to be like physically the same as the characters. So, who would Owen Wilson voice?
What if we had Chris Pratt as Dr. Mario?
Yeah, there we go. The evil doctor. What if Owen voiced? What if he voiced? I don't know. Damn, this is tough.
Owen Wilson voices Wario.
Dwayne
Yes.
The Rock Johnson is DD.
Yeah.
Yeah.
John Cena
Owen
as
Wilson could
Captain
voice
Falcon.
like, yeah. The Rock is Captain Falcon though. Ooh yeah. We should get Emma Stone as Zelda. Gotta get Timothy Chalamet as Shulk, actually.
And Zendaya is Jigglypuff.
Zendaya as Jigglypuff.
Zendaya is Jiggly.
Yeah. We should get Vin Diesel as Ike. I fight for my friends. I think that'd be cool. We gotta get
Morgan Freeman as Master Hand.
yeah. Morgan Freeman as Master Hand. We gotta get IDK.
Who do you think should be Diddy Kong? Chris Rock, David Cross, Greg Cripes, Sipes, or Eddie Murphy?
Eddie Murphy.
We already opened. That's the poll. We opened up on that.
I think David Cross would be funny.
I voted for Chris Rock because I haven't seen him in enough things.
He was Marty.
Yeah, I know.
He was pretty epic as Marty.
That's the only thing.
I want David Cross to be
Diddy Kong.
That'd be funny.
Diddy Kong's crack-a-lackin'.
Oh man.
It's a three-way tie between Chris Rock, David Cross, and Eddie Murphy.
Oh yeah, because I don't know who.
I posted the poll twice, so check. I think they're
Who would win in a fight? Luz from Owl House or Anne from Amphibia? Actually, that's
Luz would like be.
Her name is Luz. Keep in mind.
Yeah, she would be very she'd keep them on their toes, but once Anne activates her calamity powers, it's over.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Anne would probably win. I don't think Luz is like the strongest fighter from what I remember. I haven't seen the season 1 finale in a while. But yeah, I think Anne would probably win.
Ooh, is that an extended universe? That's one I'd be fine with.
What is your favorite non-specific game franchise about mutant plant armies? Mario, because it's got piranha plants in it.
Yeah.
Little Shop of Horrors.
It's game
that
game.
franchise.
Not a game.
The question is game franchise.
Little Shop is a game franchise now because I said so.
Okay.
About time.
Yeah, the Spicy Chicken and the Whopper meal.
Hell yeah.
That's a good question.
Have you gotten the food yet?
Does anyone else have any questions? 'Cause I've been,
Here's
like,
a picture. Post it in the general.
I made Nala a rat because she's so sus. Yeah, I mean, I can't argue with that.
Yeah, you do be a rat.
Lego Man 75. Give me a link. Give me link to Discord is not a question. Is that a threat?
Is that a threat?
Yeah.
You can't have it.
Mark Patrick asks, "Who is your least played Smash character?"
All of them, because I don't fucking play it.
Yeah,
Everyone who isn't Luigi for Chris.
What the hell was that?
I want to say I don't know what it is according to my stats, but off the top of my head, I don't think I've played Sheik like at all.
Yeah.
Except for when I got
fun to
Sheik
play.
into Elite Smash, like that was it.
According to my stats, it's Terry. Because I hate Terry.
I don't know because I only play Smash with my friends, so I don't know what my stats are anymore.
Yeah. I don't know my stats, but Sheik feels like the one I played the least. Or like me, Sword Fighter. I don't know.
So once you go onto the download the online Mii Fighters, though, I play Mii Fighters all the time because you get ridiculous costumes that people go to the online service.
They're fun.
Yeah,
Most of them are like brawler or gunner costumes from my perspective.
Yeah.
So that's why I play them more.
Have you never played as Garfield in Smash Bros, James? Besides the golf
No.
cart?
I only play on Mondays, so he's not available. I think my copy of the game is broken actually because Garfield never shows up on the select screen, which is so
There's
sad.
supposed to be a free update.
Tragic. No, I'm talking about Smash Bros. He never shows up in Smash Bros.
Oh. Just download a me.
That's true.
That's what I meant.
Here's a pretty basic question. Average height Jamie asks for everyone, what is your favorite color?
Green.
Yellow or purple.
I like purple and red.
I go red.
Okay.
You see, this is why me and James are best friends, because he just said my favorite colors.
Yeah. Got him.
I'm low.
So everyone likes purple, basically. Got it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Purple is top tier.
Purple's a
Purple
very
is
good
good.
color.
Yeah.
Purple is color.
Purple is color. I didn't know that.
Purple is a color.
Yeah.
This bitch be a color. The purple.
Skymation 2415 Productions. Do you plan on doing an Ice Age analysis on all the Ice Age films?
No. Anyway.
Raheem
Emerald
30th
asked-
Power says, will you be doing a full in-depth analysis of the Baby Shark movie in 2023?
Yes. You can hold me to that one. As long as the movie actually is real.
Jack wants to know, have you watched Full Metal Alchemist?
Yes.
Yeah, it's not like you get to ask that question every time we stream, either.
Exactly. But yes, I have. It's excellent. Amaru asks, what is your thoughts on Yu Ishigami, my beloved? He's epic.
Best fucking boy.
Best boy of all
I
time.
love him. I want to give him a hug.
I love Yu Ishigami so much.
I'm not gay, but I'd fuck you, Ishigami.
Hell yeah. The Wonder of Sus says, talk about the final episode of Peacemaker. I liked that cameo. That was funny.
I haven't watched any of it.
I haven't seen it yet.
I
It's a
still need
good
to watch Suicide Squad.
Yeah, I would. Yeah, watch the Suicide Squad. Then Peacemaker is also pretty good.
Would you say Peacemaker is better than the Star Wars shows?
Yes, absolutely. I mean, well, I don't know about Mandalorian. Mandalorian is good. Boba Fett sucks.
Better than the Marvel shows.
Better than the Marvel shows. That's a better comparison. It's better than all of them, I think.
Not better than Clone Wars.
Yeah, no, not better than Clone Wars. Okay. We can probably wrap up soon. Does anyone see any other questions?
Well, there's this thread that's like thoughts on Lego Star Wars: The Skywalker Saga. He's excited about it, but I want more. Mumble mode.
we talk about it in the last
The graphics, specific.
Yeah, I think we did have like a dedicated topic about it.
Yeah, I mean, it looks awesome. I like it a lot.
The fucking the Poe Dameron 15-hit air combo with his gun. What the fuck?
What the fuck? DMC combos in Lego Star Wars? Yeah, it looks dope. I'm shocked at how much effort they put into this. I don't know what else is there.
Kookaburra says,
but that's too much effort, and I am hungry.
all right, if you're hungry, I got this question. Would you like a witchetty grub, my friend? And it shows a bunch of mealworms on the picture.
No.
Oh, because I've been some worms lately.
You want some worms, don't you?
Pim, you just ate a bunch of worms. You need to get glasses.
Pim, you should really get your eyes checked, Pim.
Damn, sorry. I guess that is a problem.
Pim, come on, Pim.
Man.
Hey, G-Man, you've been sure full of energy lately.
Your name was from
I've been eating some of them worms earlier.
What were you thinking?
Peter Seaton says, what are your thoughts on the Rams possibly cheating in the Super Bowl? After the holding call on the Bengals, the Rams had 3 players already before past the O-line just as the ball was snapped. Not saying it was cheating, but after the hold call, you think they'd catch that. My dude, the football fan in me goes off the clock after the Super Bowl, and it doesn't come back for the next 364 days. I am only interested in football during the Super Bowl.
All right. As a football expert, just say that it's not cheating if it's not you're just getting a pen. It's not cheating. Cheating is outside the rules of they're just getting away with a penalty. If anyone's cheating, it would be the NFL because they just want because LA is a bunch of fake fans and they don't care. So the NFL needs to spoon feed them winners like the Lakers and whatnot for anyone to actually care. So it's all fixed potentially, but they just got away with it. I don't really call that cheating.
Yeah.
I will say this though, the refs missed a lot of freaking calls that game, so blame that, like Ben said, blame it on the fucking NFL themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck Roger Goodell.
Yeah, fuck Roger Goodell.
Yeah.
I blame crypto.
That's right.
Yeah, actually blame crypto in all this, because that was like 95% of the fucking commercials.
I blame the metaverse. It's all Jesse Eisenberg's fault. I mean, Mark Zuckerberg.
The Super Bowl was just an elaborate crypto scam.
That's exactly what it was. It was all just to sell crypto.
Red the Small Kid Soon asks, why is the mod Mario Kart Wii Custom Track Grand Prix objectively the best Mario Kart game? Never played it, but I'll take your word for it.
Yeah, you know what? I think it's just because Reggie is just scared.
Yeah.
So yeah.
How about those McDonald's hack meals? Because I thought they were just gonna give you the sandwich as a whole already made, but no, they just give you the free sandwiches together, and they expect you to put it together.
You didn't. You didn't. Oh. They say that in the commercial.
You think I watch commercials?
The hack meal. Oh, I thought that was just it said hack meal on the sign because it was McDonald's saying that they're a hack company that makes terrible food.
I mean, that's true.
Shit that people would combine sandwiches. They're doing that, but officially.
Okay.
William, did you give me the milkshake?
No. Fuck you.
Man.
I just can't wait for the McGangbang to be actually on the menu.
Yeah, you fell off, Ratio. If you had to do a full 30-minute analysis on either Brave or The Good Dinosaur, which would you pick and why? Good Dinosaur because it's funny.
Brave's already been.
Yeah, someone made a really great analysis video on Brave. I liked it a while ago. Good Dinosaur, just it's funny how bad that movie is.
The only thing notable about Good Dinosaur is just how visually good it looks.
Yeah,
that's about it.
Until you see the character design, and you're like, oh.
Look good anyway at this point. They're on that level.
Yep. Okay,
I'm about to
I'm
pass the truck that has the Joker and Monster Energy stickers on it.
I'm the Joker, baby. Okay, I'm ready to wrap up when y'all
I
are.
like how Date Nagasi, literally his entire question is everything we talked about. Yeah, what are your opinions on Nintendo Direct
Joker
Smiling
truck's
Friends
not
and the
here.
new Chippendale Rescue Rangers trailer?
Okay, that was a meme. I think he just
You
did
know what?
that on purpose.
I can't believe you didn't ask us our opinions on Young Link.
Yeah, like come
Yeah.
on. Oh man, well he'll never know. We'll never say what we think about
Ask
Young
us something relevant next time. Jesus.
People should be able to predict, I guess.
Yeah.
Ooh, here's a good one. And this is a question only for me because you want to wrap up. What do you expect from the Illumination Mario movie? Absolutely fuck all.
I expect it to be bad.
Hello, Mario.
I hope it's not boring bad though. That's the only thing.
It'll probably be boring bad. It's Illumination.
Yeah, it probably will be.
I'm gonna go through this whole group of questions. It's just a group of 4 in a row. What do you guys think of the Cuphead show? I haven't seen it.
Haven't seen
Really
it.
just came out today. I watched 3 episodes.
I haven't
before,
had
and I don't have-
time. Gonna get to it later, maybe.
I'll watch it tomorrow when I have my first Saturday off
Yeah.
in a while.
Yeah.
Next question. Why do my parents not love me?
That's rough,
'cause you
buddy.
asked us if we watched Cuphead yet, we didn't have time.
Yeah.
And then the response is just IDK, but if you find out, let me know.
I agree. Let us know.
Let us know. We're pulling for you, pal.
You ever made a video about Hoodwink Shot for Realist? Thought about it.
Sure. Maybe someday.
Maybe someday.
Okay.
Hoodwink Harvey Weinstein animation ranking.
Oh fuck.
That you have
Oh, no. Oh god.
Oh, wait, Ben, have you seen the Cuphead show yet?
No.
Okay.
Hate to be the spoiler of bad news, but there's a NASCAR race going on right now. I'd really like to watch it instead of having it.
Come on, wrap up, Patrick.
Yeah, wrap it up.
This is
After
the
watching
final one. When do you think? When do you think the MCU will eventually end and Disney will just reboot everything?
When the fucking heat death of the universe happens, that's when.
No, I don't know. They lost all their biggest characters.
Shit.
I could see it going for like another 10 years, and then
I could see him rebooting it. That's definitely
Yeah.
a good crash jab opportunity.
Yeah, if enough people lose interest, we'll see.
Yeah, like 20 years or something.
20 years seems good for that. Yeah.
See, there's 3 things that are going to be a constant at the heat death of the universe: Disney releasing Marvel movies, the Russian Soyuz still flying in space, and the Israeli-Palestinian conflict.
Yep. Anyway, though, that is indeed a thing. Heat death of the universe is the end. And speaking of the end, it's the end of the podcast. Now let's recommend. I'll go first, I guess. I'll recommend the Peacemaker show. It's very funny. If you liked the Suicide Squad, you'll probably like this show. I didn't even care for Peacemaker that much in the Suicide Squad, but he was really good in this show. It's a very funny and entertaining. So yeah, you can watch it. William, do you recommend Burger King?
I have to go to my house soon.
Okay, William, recommend something while you're not in your house.
No, I'll do it when I'm in my room because I'm leaving my car.
Okay, somebody else recommend something. I recommend William's car. It's very epic. Patrick, what you got?
Oh, no. Someone else.
Chris, what you got?
I recommend that you come to the stream on Monday because James will be there. I'll be streaming Saturday and Sunday because it'll be me solo doing stuff. I don't know what I'm doing yet. There you go.
Cool.
Okay, well, I guess we'll have to do FNAF at that point.
FNAF?
Which
epic.
one?
Wait. I'm not going to be there for the FNAF to cause problems.
Chris, are you sure this is even going to come out in time?
It probably won't.
Yeah, so never mind.
So I recommend you go buy yourself a delicious Dr. Pepper. It's a refreshing beverage with 13 fucking spices or something in it. No, 23, my bad.
13 herbs and spices, thank you.
50 grams of sugar.
Yeah.
Also, fun fact, Ben, the KFC account follows the Spice Girls and people named Herb. There you go.
That's funny.
AFC Espanol account needs help.
Oh no, the KFC Espanol account is perfect.
Yes. Ben, what do you recommend?
I'm going to plug our former guest, Citizen Hal's latest video. His live-action Disney remake video is very good. Ranking.
Nice.
Go watch that.
Yeah, I have to check that out as well. Yeah, look at that. Patrick or William, I don't care. Go.
Okay. I plug going to the eShop on the Wii U and 3DS, get everything you ever wanted.
Oh yeah, do that.
Oh yeah.
I'm just gonna
okay,
pirate
so I got
them.
2 things.
Oh yeah, pirate them, even better.
Yeah,
Yar.
Our fiddly D.
Yeah.
Being a pirate is alright with me.
Okay, so the first thing I wanted to plug was a YouTube channel I've been watching lately, by the name of Kaiser Beams. His main series is a series called Kyoto Video, where he reviews classic vintage anime, and he goes into like all the history of each show or OVA. He does a good analysis of them. A lot of great stuff. But the big thing is he's doing a long retrospective series on the history of the Looney Tunes, and it is really well done. So I
Nice.
recommend that you go check out his channel. It's really cool stuff. And the second thing I'd like to plug is recently I got a book called Pac-Man: The Birth of an Icon, and it goes all into like the history of the original game, the legacy it has a lot of cool details I wouldn't expect. Like there's a section like showing like the schematic of the actual arcade cabinet, goes into, like some of the merchandise, the cartoon. There's a page about the Buckner and Garcia song. A whole bunch of cool stuff is in there. I haven't dug too deep into it, but I've just flipping through and see there's a lot of cool stuff in it.
Nice.
The only catch is that it's kind of pricey because it's a big coffee table sized book, but if you have the money for it, I'd recommend checking it out. It's really cool.
Epic. I saw the
Pac-Man.
Pac-Man board game at Target. That's
I'm
not
not
relevant, but
I
I
don't
want
think
to
it's
mention that.
I don't think
Anyway.
the Pac-Man board game is going to be very good, but you know what? They've had it for like 3 years now. So
Yep.
that means something, I guess.
Ooh boy. Anyway, yep, that's it. That's the podcast, everybody. Go now. Your homework is to write us an essay.
An essay on this entire podcast.
Oh shit, the Renaissance Man finally came to town.
Hey, whoa.
Wait,
Whoa.
Charlie, that was the Renaissance Man?
Yeah, I mean, I literally told you at the beginning of the podcast the Renaissance Man were coming. You didn't believe me.
But they didn't look very Renaissance-y.
Yeah, well, I mean, look, I'm
That's
telling
what
you the
they do?
extent of my knowledge. I knew that the Renaissance Men were coming to the podcast. That's it.
Well, this is fucked up.
Yep. Well, there they are. The end.